The flavour.
Yeah, let's have a bit of flavour. Good evening, everybody. Thank you very much for joining us. Let us know if you can hear us and see us okay. Rob's with me tonight.
Hello.
Marcus is here as well. We're going to be doing a 3-player tutorial and playthrough of Planta Nubo. This is one of the new games that came out at Essen Spiel. Designers are Mike Keller, Uwe Rosenberg, and Andreas Odenhal, or Oda for short. This is not a sponsored playthrough. I have been given a copy of the game by the Game Builders, which is the publishers behind it, who've kindly also given me another copy of the game for the GridCon raffle, which is happening next weekend. Cool. So one of you two could win a copy of the game.
You could take it away.
Oh, yeah, if you just send me a tenner.
Yeah.
I'll make sure you. Yeah,
got you on it.
Don't even give them the conspiracy point. Don't even put that.
No, I'll just blatantly say it. Because this is not a sponsored playthrough video, two things to say. Well, lots of things to say, but the main two things are, I've learnt the game this afternoon. Big thank you to Graham for taking his time this afternoon and teaching us how to play. We're going to do the best we can. The rulebook is unfortunately not the best rulebook. There's a number of things in there that are not that clear, which have been answered on Board Game Geek. We will do our best tonight. I will try and make sure I get the rules as right as I can, as I understand them. But this isn't an official tutorial video. It was voted on by my Patreon supporters. When I got back from Essen, I gave them a big list of all of the games that I brought back and asked them to vote on the order in which they get played. It was Evacuation first, then it was Kutner Horror, then it was White Castle, then it was Ark Nova with the expansion, and I think this is next. I can't think of anything else that I've done. But anyway, we are here. We've arrived at Planta Nubo. The other thing to mention, because it's not sponsored, is we're going to give our opinions on the game. We'll probably save them till the end, but at the end of this video, we will do a round-the-table discussion, my opinions after 2 games and your 2 opinions after just 1 game. I will timestamp that in the video, so if you're just watching this video to find out what we think about it, you can skip to the end and we'll tell you everything there. Yes. Right, okay, so the theme of this game...
What are we doing? Why are we here?
Well, have a look at the picture on the front and try and work it out.
So I'm seeing vast military airships, armies crashing across forestry lands.
Oh, the robots are real big compared to the people. I didn't think they were big. Big boys.
Yeah.
Let's have a read, let's see what it says. It was our darkest hour. All the warnings, all the screams of the desperate, nobody wanted to hear them until it was almost too late. Until only burned soil was left. We couldn't save ourselves, but the trees could. As if they knew that their time for action had come. They showed us what mattered. We understood them and we connected with them. Now we know what to do, and we support them as good as possible with the little technology left. But also with the new, more natural technology, the arbors showed us. We need green energy and oxygen to turn burned soil into life-giving green. You can find it everywhere in our new and promising world of overgrown. So I think basically there's been some kind of human race messing everything up again.
I've got to say, I did not go to Apocalypse setting.
Yeah, I think
it.
that's what it is. We basically wrecked the planet, but the trees are good, and we're now going to, live in the trees. So we're going to grow in this game energetic flowers in the cloudy gardens in the top of the giant trees called the arbors. Use your bee-like airships and the freight containers they carry to deliver the flowers to biomass converters, so that they can turn them into green energy and plant new forests and fresh soil. With the green energy gained, you can power up useful modules while gaining oxygen urgently needed in the atmosphere. Oxygen points is the victory points.
Okay.
So as you gain oxygen, that's victory points. We're going to use our actions wisely. Well, we might do. Some of us might. Utilize your garden bot. This is Garden Bot 101. To support your work on the flower fields. You supply your workshop with green energy to power up the modules and the oxy farms, and you turn your arbor into a rich oxygen production facility. That's what we're doing. Right, and yes, wearing the GridCon t-shirts, they arrived today. So, this will be a rough teach because I've only learnt it this afternoon, but essentially, let's go through it. I'll try and do it from memory. Oh, this will be fun. 4 rounds in the game, okay? The 4 rounds are tracked by this telescope. If you have played Lost Ruins of Arnak, this is identical. So what's going to happen is this is going to move along each round, but we have the offer here made up of 2 different types of cards. We have the Oxy Farms, which are end of game scoring. You can tell they're end of game scoring because they've got the picture of the moon on.
Moon.
So every time you see that moon icon, that basically means end of game, which you can see here. And these are modules which are drawn from this deck. So when we go to the end of round 1, we're going to wipe those 2 cards. That's going to move to there. We'll slide that down. We'll refill that. So as the game goes on, we get more of these Oxy Farms and fewer of the modules. Right. So 4 rounds. Each round follows the sequence that's printed on here. So what we have is it doesn't say 3 times this, but it's 3 times this. In player order, which has been randomly decided as Rob's going to start, you place one of your tools. So you've got a spade, you've got a hammer, you've got a wrench, and you've got a screwdriver. You place one of those in here following certain placement rules. Let's say I go there. And then you do one of the actions of either of the tiles that you're touching.
Okay.
Or, once per round, you may spend 2 bot points to do overtime. You flip the tile over, which is why it's only once per round, to do both of them.
Okay.
Okay? Once you've done that, you may then do 1 or 2 personal deliveries, because you may have a crate thing on your personal board. If you do, you can make a delivery. These crates basically refer to the colour of flowers. So on these, you have to go from left to right.
Okay.
So if I had an orange flower somewhere in here, I could move that to there and I'll get a bonus for doing it. If I had another one, I could do that one as well. I can't do 2 on 1. I can do 1 on each. So that's personal deliveries only, not deliveries to here.
Cool. And do you have to fill out the white before you can then put another
You have to
orange
go
in?
left to right.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So that's that. And then the final thing that you do on your turn is you may use one of your modules on your board. We'll come on to that later on.
Cool.
Right? Then the next player will do that. Then the next player will do that. Then it goes back round again. Then it goes back round again. So we do it 3 times. So we'll have 1 tool left. Then what we do is we go into this phase here where you use your remaining tool. Where's my tools gone? Here. So let's say I had that one left. We have, if I press the right button on here, is it that one? No, it's not that one. It's that one. So we have 4 of these buildings, which were dealt out at random from a stack. And the tool that you have left, you put it on there, and you get to do what that says. It's a little bonus at the end of the round.
Okay.
Multiple people can get the same one.
Good. That's
Right.
So I was going to say, because I was already working
Yeah.
out, just like, ugh.
And then at the end of the round, any one that's used goes. Any that isn't used gets a little bonus. And if it isn't used again, the bonus goes up. If a tile has a bonus on it and you select that tile, that's a bot point. That's 2 bot points. Multiple people can get that bonus, right? And I'll mention this now just in case I forget, but at the last round of the game, those move up, and the tool that you select in round 4 not only gives you the immediate thing, but an end game scoring condition as well.
Okay.
Right? They are fixed. I'll go through them all later because unfortunately they are now covered up and you can't actually see them.
Do the different tools have any relevance
No.
to this?
Yes.
Only they do have
They do.
relevance.
I'll come on to that in a minute. The next bit, and this is the bit, thank you very much, Graham, for sending me this, because there's a thread on BGG, which means this is actually different from what I was taught this afternoon.
Right, okay.
So one of the things that you're going to be doing in the game is building forest on your board. Essentially, you've got your own player board here, which I think is that button. Yeah, it's this button. Right? And you are going to be planting these flower fields on here. And at the start of the game, you can only build in the dark shaded area. So even though these rocks only look like they're covering those 4 spaces, they're not.
Okay.
They're covering that entire light section.
Okay.
So you can only build on the light shady spaces. Essentially, what you're going to be doing is you're going to be putting these in, and you can go anywhere you want. You don't have to put them adjacent to anything else. If you cover up a bonus, you get that bonus. As soon as you build that flower field, that is a flower field of 5 yellow flowers, I will populate it with 5 yellow flowers. Right?
Beautiful.
I can then use those flowers to make my own personal deliveries if I needed them, or I could deliver them to these 3. This is just a cue of what's coming next, so you get a bit of an idea. These are what's needed at the moment. You can also move these into flower pots. So on your board, you have a flower pot up here. Essentially, you can just, as a free action, anytime on your turn, put it there. You can still spend it from there. It's just a temporary place where you've taken the flower out of the ground and put it in a flower pot. It'll become clear later why you need to do that. this flower pot here, I don't know, this flower pot's on top of a bookshelf or something, so you need a robot point to do it. But see below?
Yeah.
There's a little victory point.
Yeah, which one?
If you've got a flower in that pot at the end of the game, it's worth 1 point.
I
So
think the flower pot's in the robot pot. It pops
Could
out.
be, pops
Like,
out.
it goes beep beep, like a Wally.
But one thing you're doing is you're getting these flowers, you're planting the things, they come with flowers. You want to be using these flowers because you want to be planting forests. So when you get to plant a forest, and you can actually choose any of these, or you could choose one of your personal ones on here. So let's say this one. But I've got to have 4 tiles to put it on. All right? I can't just put it overhanging. So you want to basically put tiles on here, fill them with cubes, spend the cubes, or move the cubes off temporarily there to make space. And once I've got 2x2 grid, I can build a forest there. Right? Now, what that's done is it's covered up. So I no longer have the 2 yellow flower fields underneath it, but I've got a forest. These forests are going to give you immediate bonuses. Some of them will give you income. And instead of building a forest, you can flip one over. And you flip it over, and that's end of game scoring. In fact, it tells you here, just faded out, what's on the other side.
Okay.
So these 2x2 ones, these have an immediate effect. They have no income or ongoing ability. But if you flip them by the end of the game, they're worth 2 points. Whereas this one has a little hand underneath it. That means it gives you income. So you kind of don't want to flip this one until the end of the game, because as soon as you flip it, you've lost that income. Yeah? So some of these give income. Right. Anyway, the thread that I just read on BGG is this here allows you to do one of those and one of these.
Okay.
Okay? So if I think I saw that Oda was in the chat. Yes, Oda is in the chat. If you can confirm that is true, you can do one of these and one of these with the forest action. If you're planting, if you flip, I think you can only flip one. We will hopefully find out if that is true. Right. While we're here, while we're talking about that, I'll just mention these.
Yeah.
There's multiple uses for these, but in that situation, let's say I was about to plant a forest. I can't because I don't have a 2x2 grid. So I may use one of these, sneak it underneath so that I've got it. If you do that, and there is a bonus on that space, you do not get that bonus. So normally, if you put it on there, you get a bonus. But if you're doing it, sneaking it underneath to be able to make a forest, you don't get the bonus.
You don't get the bonus.
And we only have 3 of them at the start.
You've only got 3 at the start. You can get more as the game goes on. Only in the forest phase, but yes. Okay, so there are other times in the game you will see that icon.
Okay.
Every other time you see that icon, it's one forest. But in the forest phase, it could be one of those and could be one of those. Apparently, it's slightly different in the English and the German rule books. I'm not quite sure. Right. Then we do income. Now, income in this game is actually not very much at all. Right there now, you've not got any. If you've got one of these forests with income on, that is income. And if you have moved your arbor marker up, you either get 2, 4, or 7 points. It is not cumulative.
Okay.
So depending on how far you've moved it up, that will give you income of points. But you also get points equal to the value of your dice. So your dice starts off at value 1, and you will always gain points equal to the level of your dice in the income phase. So if you level that up early, that's gonna give you extra stuff.
Okay.
Then we do end of game scoring. All right. End of game scoring is your forests that have been upgraded to level 2, as I mentioned. They've got the end of game points on. Flowers in flower pots, if the flower pot has points printed below it. You've got 2 pre-printed modules on your board. Those modules, which button was it? That button. These modules do not start off with any tokens on them. But for every token which is still on them at the end of the game, you can see there, 3 points. So if you will get these tokens as the game goes on. You can spend them to do cool stuff. But every token which is on this space is worth 3 points at the end of the game. Just to give you an idea, our scores this afternoon in a 2-player game were about 80-ish.
Okay.
I have no idea whether that's any good or not, but that's what we got in our game this afternoon. Oxy Farms. Now, every one of these, I'm not going to go through every single one, and you will get the hang of them. The graphic design and the iconography is pretty clear, but we'll go through these. Every one of these that you have will score you, wherever it is, will score you at the end of the game. These do nothing else other than end of game scoring. Also, though, have a look at these ones. These are modules, but every single one of these, and this is purely at random because not all of them have it, but every single one of these has a blue shaded section. So in addition to a ongoing ability that you can use for the rest of the game, there's also a flower pot, but for a specific flower.
Right.
Because some flower pots, as you know, are quite fussy with what flowers they have in them.
I'm aware of this.
Yeah. So not all of the cards in here have this extra blue section on, but these 4 randomly have. And then that bit that I mentioned. Wherever your final tool is placed at the end of the game will give you an additional end of game scoring ability. That's it. That's the end of game scoring. That's it. Right, that's the game.
Cool. Splash. Well, your turn.
Lock on.
Lock on.
So let's go back now and talk about this. So you're going to start. Well, before we start, we're going to choose 3 flowers and put them on our things. And you might want to look at what is needed.
Okay. Do we have to fill these left to right?
No, these can be filled in whatever order. The way that you remember that these have to be filled in order is it says 1, 2, 3, 4 with arrows. That's not on these.
Do we pick flowers in order? Or
Last game we just picked them at random.
okay, cool.
But then straight away I went, oh no,
I
wait a
assume
minute.
they can only be done once.
Yes.
Or...
Yes. Well, let's go. Let's go through a few more details about how it works. I mentioned that you choose a tool and you put it. It has to be touching one of the blueprints. Now, this is the layout for a 3-player game. 2-player game is different. 4-player game is different. So I could put it there. I could put it there. I could not put it there. You can't put it between 2 of the flower fields. Okay. If you put it there, as I mentioned, you either do that action, or once per round, spend 2 bot points, flip it over, do both actions. If you put it there, one of the actions is take the top flower field from there. So the actions for these are actually really easy. It is just take that flower field. Now, in a 2-player game, you don't use these, but they are in a 3-player game. So if you go there, and I choose to do this action, I can take either the top purple tile or the top red tile. So that's what these are. Just gives you more abilities.
Okay, I'm looking at them. They're 3s, 4s, and 5s.
Yeah, so the blue ones are 3, purple ones are 3, reds and whites are 4. These were randomly laid out.
Yeah.
So these 7 are always in that position, but randomly in that position. And then these flower fields were shuffled and placed randomly, but again, always in that position. So when you take a flower field, yeah, you put it on your board, doesn't have to touch anything else, can't go over anything else. If you cover up a space, you get the bonus, and then you immediately populate it with flowers of that colour. That's the flower field action. The other actions, if we go through the other actions, then what's going to happen is, if it's that button, it is that button. Then by explaining these actions, we'll probably have explained pretty much all of the rules in the game.
Okay.
So let's talk about deliveries. We have 2 delivery tiles. This delivery tile is, you may deliver up to 1 cube to one of the delivery things, and up to 2 cubes to a different one. Is there a not equals to sign there? There isn't. I will just double check that. I think it's 1 to 1 and up to 2 to a different one. Just going to check that in the rules to see where it's listed. 3 delivery actions, up to 3, distributed up to 2 on one and 1 to another. Yeah, okay, so it is not equals to. Whereas this one is 3 to 1.
Okay.
Up to 3 cubes to 1. So what you do is you take your cubes from here, or they could be in flower pots, and you put them onto here. You can put them in any order, and the immediate benefit of putting them on there is this is green energy. So every time you see this icon, it's green energy. And green energy powers up your die, and it moves clockwise a number of spaces equal to the number of energy you've got, but you only count the green spaces. So if I was to deliver, say, the red and the white to there, that's 4 green energy. I go 1, 2, 3, 4. And when it moves around, cool stuff happens. But that's essentially what delivering does. If you are the player to deliver the last piece, you get a point, and then it clears, and the next one comes in. If this one clears, you don't need to bother shuffling them down. You just replace it with that one.
Oh, and you have to complete an order. So
No.
on those you can just do whatever.
Those you can do whatever.
These are in order.
These are in orders. Those are open. Okay, great.
Now,
because this is the pre-action, isn't it?
you may notice in the top right of this little tile here, there's this icon. And if either of you have played Kanban or Kanban EV, this is identical.
Okay.
We have over here a recycling area. I don't know what they call it in this game, but it's essentially the same thing. It starts off with the yellow, orange, and red. And during either of these two actions, you may do a 1-for-1 exchange with anything you've got for anything that's there, as long as there isn't two of the same in there at the end. So I can't put another red in there to take the yellow.
Cool.
But it gives you a little bit of flexibility. So that's not an anytime thing. It's only when you're doing these two actions, because that's the only time I've seen that. You also cannot do personal deliveries with these. So there's a difference between personal deliveries and these deliveries, but that is effectively those two action tiles. It's called the warehouse, says Graham. There you go, it's the warehouse. Right, next action. That's new, because that's only in a 3-player game, so I've not seen that. Let's talk about this one. This is in a 3-player game, but I know what this does. This is you gain 1 bot point, so you move your little bot round. And a quick note about the bot points, if it ever moves from 5 onwards, you can either say, no thanks, I'll leave it at 5, or you can move it to 0 and get 4 points. So it is your choice. If you are at 5 and you gain a bot point, you don't have to have the bot point. But if you do, it's 4 points. So there's that. And that is you take a personal crate delivery thing.
With that from...
It's either one of those 3 or from the top of the stack.
Gotcha.
Okay, you take it, you can put it on here or here. If you put it on here, you lose a point. But if you look, the energy that you're going to get from deliveries to here is better than the energy you're going to get from deliveries to here.
Okay.
Okay. So that's that action icon explained. Right. Next one. Let's explain this one. Right. So this is to soil, and it is either take new soil or plant a soil. Now, taking a new soil is really easy. You go to the supply, you take a soil, you put it there. Planting a soil is really easy. You put it on there, you get 1 flower of your choice. Okay, but it can go on any space that you
By
are
doing it
around.
that way, you get a flower and you also get the bonus, whereas
Yeah.
sticking it in underneath the forest
Does
putting
not
down
get the bonus.
does.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Right, so that's that. This is and then either a bot point or flip a forest. And there's no requirements for flipping a forest. You just flip it over. So that's that one explained. Right, let's talk about this one next. This allows you to do 2 different ones of these 3 things. So this one, right, if we have a look at your player board, you'll notice you've got the green spaces on it, and that's actually what the player board looks like. But at the start of the game, you have 1 card here and 1 card here, which means you take a little marker and you put it in there, and you put it in there. That icon allows you to flip a marker. Let's put it the right way up. Okay, which means every time your die lands on or moves through that space, you get a point. So that's what flipping a marker does. It's quite useful. This one is 1 bot point and 2 green energy. And this third one is you improve the level of your arbor. So this is your arbor here. We've got 3 tiles that were dealt out to us, each at random at the start of the game. One's worth 2, one's worth 4, one's worth 7. If you meet the requirement printed on there, you can move it up. So my requirement is for having 5 soil on the board. Yours is for having 5 yellow flower fields.
5 orange flowers.
5 orange. Not flowers.
Just flower
The
fields.
fields. They could
Okay.
have flowers in them, but it's the fields that matter. And when you move it up, you get that bonus. So that first bonus is you take the top tile of any of the stacks. If you meet the second requirement, then on a future action you can move up, and that is going to get you a module card. And the third one up is going to get you to either, well, it's flipping a forest. I don't know what that is.
Playing a forest, isn't it?
Well, it's a slightly different action to that one. I'll have a look up unless anybody wants to let me know in the chat what that icon means. It's the tree with a white arrow on it. Tree with a white arrow on. I'm looking at the glossary of symbols on the back of the rulebook, and that one's not there. So yeah, I'm not sure what that icon is, but we'll find that out later on. Oh, it's plant a tree. It's a misprint. Ah, right, okay. Now, planting a tree is what? Is that taking a forest? I guess it is.
I assume that's taking a forest.
I guess it's taking
over...
so it's a misprint. It should be that.
Gotcha.
I think is what they're saying. Right. Okay. Anyway, that's that, and that will increase your income as well. So, what actions have we been through? We've been through that one. Right. Let's talk about this one here. So this is a new tile to me because we didn't use this in a 2-player game, but it looks like you can do 3 things, and each thing can either be that or that.
Yep.
That is a personal delivery. Yeah, can you see the slightly different iconography between that and that?
Yep.
Right, so that's a personal delivery. That is activating one of your modules, but it's not any of your modules. It's, and this is where the graphic design, I think, isn't that clear, but that is activating a module on a card.
Okay.
Because you've got these 2 pre-printed ones here. And at the end of your turn, that icon there is either a card or one of these. That icon is just a card. Yeah. So these are called extension workshops. That is basically a card, not an extension workshop. And to activate it, you remove the counter and you do what it says. There's also a flower pot there as well, which is a separate thing. So how do you get more of these counters? Every time the die lands on or moves past that space, you get a little counter. And it can build up and build up and build up. You only get to use the counters whenever you see that icon.
Gotcha.
Which is at the end of, to be fair, it's at the end of each of your turns. You may do one of your things, which includes the extension workshops. That allows you to do that.
Yeah, so you kind of want to do things first before you move around, but alright.
Yeah.
Sequencing.
Yeah.
My brain's already like, what do I want to see first? But there's
This
so
one.
many things.
This is remove a rock, and then either flip one of your marker things, or get to do one of your card actions. So removing a rock is, as you might expect, you remove a rock, that area becomes available. But whenever you remove a rock, you get to do one of those things. Just an extra bonus for removing a rock.
Oh, okay.
Which is stuff. One of those things we haven't actually explained, but I'm going to come back to that later once I've covered all of the different actions. Or
I trust you.
have I now covered all of the different actions?
I think we've covered them all. Yep.
We have covered all of the different actions. Right. Okay. So composting is a thing.
Heard about it.
And that's what this is. So this here, and every time you see a little flower with a plus symbol on, that is planting a flower. And every time you see that with a cube with an X with a little basket underneath it or whatever, is composting. So planting a flower is basically take a coloured cube and put it on somewhere that it is allowed to be.
Okay.
So for a piece of soil, that can have any colour flower on it. But if you had a particular flower field, it could only have flowers of that colour. So that is a way that you can get extra flowers onto your board. That is composting flowers, which is remove a flower from your board. You're not going to deliver it, you're not going to get anything from it, but you quite often need to remove things from your board to make room for the forests, right? But I say you don't get anything from it, that's a lie. You do, because over here is a space where you can compost. And as soon as you've got 3 flowers here, you gain another piece of soil.
Right, okay.
Kind of works thematically. You can think about that. You're composting the flowers down. Once you've got 3 of them, you get another piece of soil. Rob's looking at it and he's seen a little 1 victory point with some copper pipes. Yeah, that's a really fiddly rule. I'll get to that in a second. Right. So, what haven't we been through?
The little fiddly copper pipes.
No, well, we haven't been through this moving around.
Yeah.
So every time you get green energy, which you get for delivering, you get for delivering here, covering over bonuses. There's lots of
Points
different
on the
ways
board.
of getting this green energy. Every time you do, you move your little dice, that many green spaces around. If it lands on or passes over something with a point, you get a point. If it lands on or passes over a connected module, it gets a token. If it's one of these, it gets that token. If it's one of these, it's the same token, but it's the other way up.
Oh, they stack as well, right?
They stack.
Okay. That's good.
Charge
Now,
them up. Yeah.
These tokens can be spent every time you get the ability to spend one, which is at the end of each of your turns, or with that icon, or with that icon, etc., etc. And you remove it and you do what it says. The other cards are batteries. These tokens are never spent. You charge them up, and these are not activated voluntarily. These are activated based on the activation condition on the left-hand side. Mine is whenever my dice levels up. Yours is whenever your dice levels up. Oh, they should be the other way around. Battery one goes there, that one goes there. Yours is whenever your dice levels up. All of the starting ones have a trigger of whenever your dice levels up. But it's what you get that's different. So for me, every time my dice levels up, I get to flip one of my little green markers for every energy that I have on there. Yours, Marcus, is gain a flower or compost. It's that.
Yeah.
So what happens, and what's yours, Rob?
Green energy.
You gain green energy.
Yep.
So what happens is the game goes on, you'll be moving this dice round and round. It's going to be charging this up. And by the end of the last game, I got 4 on here. I think Pete got 5, which means suddenly you do it 4 times. And you don't spend these markers.
Yep.
So the more of these battery cards you've got,
The better.
the better they are. But keep an eye out, because the triggering condition is shown on the left-hand side. Right. So that's why you want to move this around. Now, what's really interesting about this game is you get a new module. You think, oh, this module is amazing. I'm going to have this module. You choose where you want to put it. Let's say I put it here. Straight away, it comes with one of these markers. I've made my route longer because there is now another space
Right.
that I have to go on, whereas normally you skip the black spaces, but it's worth it. It's totally worth it. And every new card you get comes with
Oh, that you just get to smash rocks. That's good.
the counter.
Rock smashing.
What else haven't we talked about? We haven't talked about bot points. Well, we kind of have a little bit. Let's talk a bit more about bot points. Once per round, you may spend 2 bot points to work overtime. You flip the counter over, you do both actions. This other thing is whenever you are delivering to your own personal delivery area, you can spend a bot point to paint the colour of flowers to what is needed, and nobody will know. So if you don't have the right cube, you can spend a bot point to allow you to place a cube to lie
to the people you're supplying. I don't like that action. I right now never use that action. Never do it.
That's what that does. In fact, every time you see a bot in a red arrow, red means cost. Okay, so you'll see that on here. In order to plant a flower in here, requires you to spend 1 bot point. So yeah, every time you see a bot in a red arrow or anything in a red arrow, it means a cost. What have I forgotten? Have I forgotten anything, or is that it?
Tools meaning different things.
That's it. You did say. So let's go right back. There is a really important thing in this. Once that has been placed there, these 2 tiles cannot have a spade played next to them for the rest of that round. So yes, you said earlier on, does the type of tool matter? Potentially for blocking other people or whatever. So yeah, once a tool has been placed, anything that it touches cannot have the same tool placed next
So a
to
tool
it.
can't be here, or
It can,
here. Right.
but it can be a different one.
Yes, but I mean a spade
Can't be a
cannot
spade.
be here, or here.
Correct. Cool. Yes, that's as I understand it.
Or there, or there.
All there. Yeah.
So actually playing a kind of tool in the middle blocks a lot.
Block more. Yeah.
Yeah. Quick thing that Radu is mentioning is and this isn't in the rulebook. This isn't anywhere in the rulebook at all.
Secret rules.
Yeah, secret rules. But on these battery cards, there is a little 1 times.
Okay.
That means they can only be triggered once per turn.
Right.
So there are certain ones, like there's one that triggers off delivering yellow cubes, for example. If you deliver 2 yellow cubes, it doesn't trigger twice. This is not in the rules, but I believe it has been asked on BGG, and it has been clarified what the 1 times actually means.
Gotcha.
Right.
So it's not in the rules as far as I know. And yeah, it came together this afternoon once we started playing, but we were playing randomly to start with because we didn't know what we were doing.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
right. Choose your 3 starting flowers.
Okay, I'll take.
What have I forgotten? I'm sure there's something I forgot. Oh no, the copper pipes.
Come
The copper pipes.
Piping.
The pipe. Right. Okay. So I'm not happy with this rule only because it's quite fiddly. But every time your dice
Yeah.
passes a copper pipe,
Mm-hmm.
if there is a flower field on there and there isn't a flower currently there, you may add a flower.
Oh, it's like irrigation.
Yeah,
Right.
right. But it's only when the dice passes over the copper pipe area.
The dice is a sprinkler.
Yeah,
And it's just for the
and it's just for those ones.
6 that are on the outermost.
Okay.
If there is a flower there, you may compost it, and if you do, you get a point.
Gotcha.
Oh,
That's
okay.
what that means.
That's
Okay.
what that means. And although it's only on that space there, it's for everyone.
I will definitely forget that
Okay.
rule.
I tried to do that a lot in the last game.
Okay.
Now, what I need to check in the rules is it just a flower field or does it work for soil as well? I will check that.
You have to clear rocks where you can do that, though, right?
Exactly.
Because each of the copper pipes are
A rock.
rocky areas.
Right. So, yeah, I will check in the rules where those copper pipe rules are. Because, yeah, Graham taught me this afternoon, so I've not actually been through the rule book myself. But a number of my supporters
Okay,
have.
I'm apologising.
That's fine, that's fine. It works for soil as well. Thank you, Graham. Yes, I know more than most people how hard it is to do rule books. So,
Should we do it?
let's do it.
Should we build a utopian tree?
Yep. Come, my doom tree. Right.
My doom tree.
So I will have-
We need to choose flowers, so far.
Yeah, so I'm taking 2 white and a blue.
Cool.
Yeah, because the warehouse has got other ones in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't think of that. You can choose different colours and then
And then swap a Rooney.
swap really.
In the old swap.
Yeah, I really don't know. So I'm just going to take 3 semi-random. There you go. And yes, if it's soil, you get any colour you want. That's the advantage of soil. It can have any type of flower on it.
It's a wild card.
How do we do? 2039. So 40 minutes. Well, 35 minutes of rules explanation
5 minutes of babbling.
and 5 minutes of babbling.
Yep. We're getting better.
Well, not bad considering it's better than some of my sponsored ones, I think. It helps because I learned it this afternoon, so
Yeah.
it's
It's
fresh.
fresh in your mind.
It's fresh.
I think it's been pushed out with the next rule book.
Yeah.
Right. Shall we rock on and commence the growing of the trees?
Yes. So
So-
round 1, turn 1,
Player 1.
player 1.
Player one.
Okay, I'm using...
Choose a tool and place it. Place it. In.
I'm going to place it here. And I'm going to take this,
Okay.
pop this here, so I get myself 1 robo point.
Yep.
And it comes with 5 orange
5 orange flowers.
orange flowers. So I've part my first beautiful flower field.
Okay. So you didn't work overtime.
Didn't work overtime because I couldn't. Because
You can.
I don't have the 2 bot points.
You do.
Oh, is it?
So what you can do is you can do one action and then go, oh, I've got 2 robot points. I'll now spend the robot points to do the second action. You can do that.
I will. Thanks for letting me know, but I will hold off
You're not
on
gonna do that.
taking
Okay.
second action.
Personal delivery.
Nothing
You can't.
available.
And then do you want to activate one of your, either your card or your extended workshop, but your extended workshops can't be activated yet. So it's basically, do you want to remove that counter to do that thing?
Yes.
Okay. And that's it. That's your go done. I do that 12 times and the game's over.
Yeah,
See?
then we're done.
Boom. Nice.
We'll be done in half an hour.
Yeah.
Oh, which?
Except it's my go, and now I'm going to deliberate for 5 minutes,
Yeah.
do something, and then undo it.
Tell me the histories of trees, Uncle Paul.
Don't know anything about it.
Whilst Paul is thinking about his turn, here is some light music.
Do like a bit of irrigation.
Sort of things to think about. Eh?
Yeah.
There
There's
is.
a lot of, there's a lot of
There's an
like.
awful lot.
My
of things to
brain
think
is
about.
humming
But
in
if
a
I do
beautiful
that,
way.
this isn't.
I'm gonna go
If I
here.
do that, and that isn't. Paul, don't go there.
My
Well,
brains.
I'm going there with my spanner or my wrench,
Okay.
and I am going to spend 2 robo points,
Yeah.
and I'm going to do both of those actions.
Love to see it.
So the first action I'm going to do is this one. I'm going to remove a rock. I'm going to remove this rock. When I remove a rock, I get a bonus. I'll come back to that in a minute. And I'm going to flip a tile over. I'm going to flip that one over.
So that allows me
There
to.
you
So a hammer allows you to flip over a thing at the end of the turn.
Oh yeah, end of turn stuff.
A wrench will give you two wildflowers.
Or mulch too.
Or mulch too.
No, this one.
Sorry, plant two.
Add a soil or plant soil.
Yeah.
This one is add a charge token to one of your standby cards and to one of your battery cards.
Nice.
And this one is spend 2 flowers to get a point once.
Cool.
Yeah.
I don't know whether you plan to get that, but I guess you kind of want to know what they do.
Yeah,
to
I probably should.
Yeah.
these things, right?
What are the mechanisms for increasing the value in your die? I can't remember.
Building one of your, it's that icon. So it's the
Okay,
dice
I think
with an up arrow.
So each of your 3 small forests,
Yeah.
does it?
There's one there.
Well, it's each forest because that's victory point plus die by the looks of it.
No, that's victory points equal to the value of your die
sorry,
plus
no.
1, but it doesn't increase your die.
Okay.
So there's here, and here.
What else does it?
It's quite difficult.
Oh no, that's having level 5.
Yeah, it's quite difficult. He had got one more. What's that? First player starts with only 1 bot point.
That's
Yes, yeah. But you got the extra bot
right.
point.
Yeah, started with
Can't
1.
do anything.
We're all good, we're all
Gain a
good.
bot point for there.
So I've removed my thing. I've not got my bonus yet. I flipped over that. Right, so I should probably now get my bonus. What are we going to get? What are we going to get? I might take another bot point, if in doubt. Right, so I've done that. Now I'm doing this, and I'm making 1 delivery to one of them, and 2 deliveries to another. So I'm going to put those 2 on there, and I'm going to put that one on there, and I gain a total of 7 energy.
Did you spend the 2 bot points to take the bonus
I
action?
did. I had 2 bot points.
Okay.
I started with 2. I spent the 2 to do the double action,
Gotcha.
and then I gained 1 for removing a rock.
Yeah.
So 7 energy. So 1, which does 2 things. It charges that up and gets me a point. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Great. And do you get anything if your dice goes all the way around? No, just
These
Just
are the
charge.
corner ones, and these are amazing.
right. Okay.
I haven't explained what these do,
Okay.
but you might be able to work it out from the iconography.
That's take one of those cards.
Either one of them.
Yeah.
And
That's spend 2 bot points to level up your dice and get a card.
that's
That's
the
pretty-
other.
That's pretty good.
Although the iconography there is different from there. That's interesting, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's got a slash. That's got a straight line. Anyway, so done that. Done me 2 actions. Can't make any personal deliveries, but I am now going to activate that card. So I'm going to remove a token from it.
Yeah.
And I can either gain a soil or plant a soil. Oh, if only I'd have done these in a different order. Right, slight change of plan.
Yeah.
I'm going to remove that rock instead of that one.
Okay.
Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to plant that soil there. And it's going to come with flower.
You love to see it.
Is there only 5 pipes? Oh no, 6.
A 6.
2 on that area. 2 on that
Two,
one.
two,
1 on that
two.
one. 1 on that one. Right. Okay. So yeah. So I planted a soil which came with a flower, and that went there. That's my go done. I think.
Perfect. What action gets us those cards again?
Dark Mind is saying lose 2 bot points. I did. I spent 2 of my bot points,
Then he gained a bot.
and
You
then I
gained a bot point
gained a
from
bot
your
point. The extension workshop on the top right gets you a card anyway. You only have to pay the bot charges. Oh right, okay, we got that
That's
wrong
what
this
gets
afternoon.
cards.
So it's 2 bot points to level up your dice,
Yeah.
and separately gain a card.
Cool. And these are the only places you get cards from.
There.
There's there.
Right. Okay.
There's there.
Yeah.
So getting cards are limited. That's fine.
There's there on your upgrade track.
Cool. But I need one of those first. That's fine. So I'm going to use Malnir. I'm going to use my hammer.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to use my.
Which action would you like to do?
I'll do this one first.
Oh, you're bot pointing it.
I
are
am
you?
going to bot points.
Okay.
So I'm going to smash
Smash rocks.
some rocks. I'm going to smash this area.
Yep.
Get out of here.
What
And then I
reward
get
would
to do
you
a
like?
thing. I would like a bot point.
Okay.
So my bot point goes up to
3.
3.
And then you can either flip one of your markers or activate one of your cards.
I'm going to flip one of my markers.
Yep.
Boop, boop.
And then if you wanted to spend 2 bot points, you could take either
Yeah.
an orange or a yellow flower field.
It's... I'll put this here, I think. So I get 5 flowers.
Yeah, comes
Yep.
with 5 yellow flowers.
I also covered up that, which is take a
One of those
these.
3 or one of these and put it either there or there.
Cool. I will take this.
It's 2 yellow, doesn't it? So
And I will put it.
there will cost
Yeah.
you a point, but the energy reward is better.
Yeah, we'll just go there.
Okay.
Points. Yeah, we'll cost point. What points?
What a point.
I got an extra point.
You
I
did.
started with an extra point. Let's
Yeah, you
use
did.
it. Yeah, so that goes there because of there. I did 5 yellow flowers on
Yellow flowers.
that. I think that's everything.
We need to flick your overtime marker because you did
Yes.
do overtime. You can now make 1 personal delivery.
Brilliant. So I will take this.
Yeah. Pop it
Put
on
that
there.
there.
You get 2 energy.
2 energy. So I get 1 point.
Yeah.
That
There's
goes
the
there.
point. There's the point back. And you also get a charge token on there.
Perfect. Bidley. Bidley.
Fiddly joy.
And then, end of your turn, you may use one of your modules. So that is 1 times you may spend a bot point to get a personal delivery crate thing.
Yes. Are the ones I actually want now? Probably not. So, cool. I can only ever have 2 and that's it, but once they're done, they go.
Once they're done, they're gone,
They're
and then you
gone.
can replace them. In fact, we found out this afternoon that even if you've got 2, you can take another one, but what happens is you just put it here, and then as soon as one's done, the new one slots in.
And I can't do that one because that's only when dice go up.
Yeah.
Cool.
That
And these don't
just
have any
happens
markers on
every
it.
time your dice goes up.
So I don't have to worry about those. Brilliant. Cool. So, yeah, well, I will
You
spend
don't
my
have
point.
to do it, but
I'll spend it. I'll spend
Okay.
my point.
you remove a token. Yeah.
And I will, you know what? I'm feeling spicy. I'll take a random one. Thank you very much. It did not pay off.
Okay. Right.
Right.
Turn 2.
Yes. So I'm going to use.
And I get to put a flower on there as well?
At any point,
At any point.
as a free
Okay.
action, you can move a flower from here to there and to there.
So maximum of 1 on each.
If you want to put one there, it
Cost
costs
me
you a
a
bot point. Yeah.
So it's a maximum of 1 on each of these locations.
Yes.
So
Yeah. Does Marcus have to lose a point to make that delivery? No, it's just to place the tile. I believe.
Oh, yeah, it's not for every time I do delivery, or I would never.
No.
do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Otherwise, yeah, that would be.
That's very efficient. I'd be like, shut down that factory, kick off the tree, push it off. Cool. Thank you, chat. Though that was good.
So I'm going to go here,
Mhm.
and I will be spending 2 bot points to do my.
Okay, so you flip your overtime tile. Which of those actions do you want to do first?
So I will do this one first.
Yeah.
I'm going to flip this one.
So that's that.
Yep. And then because I've got 5 orange field locations, I will move
This
this
make
one
the
up.
condition. You can move that up, and the
Which-
bonus is you get
Any one I want.
from the top of the stack.
Top of the stack. It's going to be this red one, much though I would like the yellow, because I want to put this here, which gets me 2 moves forward, and that's adding a.
Add a new piece of soil.
So by
Got
putting
some
that
soil over there.
there, I then move 1 new piece of oil. I move 2 forward, which is 1, 2, which is a victory
Which is your point,
and
and a token
I
on that.
charge up that one. Then I do the one above, which is going to be a white onto this 3.
Yep.
A white and a blue onto the 3 and the 2.
Mhm.
So I then move forward 8.
8.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, which charges the battery again.
And that.
Charges both of them. So that's the battery charged up. And that one charged up.
Okay.
Okay.
Personal
So,
delivery.
we haven't got any personal deliveries yet.
Do you want to spend a token to do a thing? So it
Right.
could be.
So that this one then
Could be that one.
Can that be
Yeah.
that one? Which is the one where it's only the ones on the outside?
That.
That one's only the outside. That
Yeah.
one's either. So this one would let me take.
Any
One of
one of
them.
these cards.
Yeah, so I'm definitely going to do that.
Okay.
Because crunch, 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 yum, yum, yum.
What would you like?
Yum yum yum.
Let's.
And if you want to know what any of these do, ask me, and we'll try and work it out.
Okay, so soil, bot point, bluff mountain, flipper forest, or another battery one that is going to be every time
you take a module card, you will gain 1 point for each charge token
on
on this.
Yeah. I think, given where I am, given that I'll probably take more of those, I'm going to go for this extra battery.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to stick it here.
Down.
So that pops in. Another one of these here. Does it come with a charge?
Yes. Yeah, all new cards come with a charge.
Yep. So now at the moment, every time my die value increases, I get two green energy, and every time
you take a
module
card,
I gain a victory point.
You'll gain a point. Although that will soon to be 2 points because you're going to move.
As soon as I move forward again, I think then that's everything.
Right. So that's what I want to do, I think. Although I want to be doing this soon, so I need to be doing that as my third action, but I need one more piece of soil on there. And I think I can do that with that. Actions are so limited in this game.
And I should have 4 red flowers on here as well.
So I think I'm gonna put. Do I want to do that? I don't know. I mean,
how do you use the warehouse again? By these actions.
Whenever you are doing that action. I mean, there's a nice little here, 1 point for finishing it, but I've only got 1 flower.
Oh, 1 second, Paul.
Yep.
As I did this one, you're saying I could switch flowers?
Yeah.
Can it be from my fields, or?
Yeah.
So I could have, if I wanted to, say switch this.
There can't be 2 of the same.
Oh, can't be 2 of the same.
Can't be
Right,
2 of the
okay,
same.
can't. Yep. Ignore that. Carry on.
Good try there.
Yep.
Capitan.
Nice try.
Nice
you win.
try.
You win this time, Grogan, with your adherence to the rules.
Thank you, tree farm. Are we tree farmers?
I'm not sure.
I'm going to put it here. I'm going to put it here. I'm just going to do that action.
Yep.
And I am going to plant these 2. Now, that's going to go there, getting me 2 bot points, and it's going to come with a yellow flower. And I'm also going to plant this. Here, getting me 3 energy. So that's 1, 2, 3. So I've done that.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to get another bot point.
Yeah.
So that's my actions done.
Lord of the bot.
Personal delivery. No. Use a thing. Yes. Absolutely using a thing. So I do that to do basically what Rob did and take a card. Now, I haven't really looked at these. But that seems quite good. I'm going to take that one.
Okay, so there's 2 screwdrivers left, so I probably want to use my screwdriver before it becomes more difficult to use my screwdriver. I like that.
And I am putting this. I'm going to put it.
Did you say the one that smashes rocks?
I did.
Yeah,
Oh, it's
you chose correctly. I was just like,
Since my gardener bot is a bit bored, and we've got lots of things to do.
I'll be honest, that was my second choice.
Yeah.
If I hadn't gone for that one, it would have been
that was my first choice.
Good old Mountain Passion.
Actually, I'm gonna put it
Mountain
there.
Passion McGee.
I'm going to put it there.
I had to think my bot's got like boxing gloves.
Okay. Yeah.
Punches
Done.
rocks. Just double check. Does that
Mark is
mean
in the chat. He said, "I think you add flowers to your soil in the beginning of the game." Yes, we did.
We just used them.
We absolutely did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does that I get to take a flower?
Any one of these.
Any flower pet.
Well, from the top of the stack, yeah.
So I'll use my I'll use my screwdriver. Before it becomes very difficult to use it. I'll go here. And right, I get 2 of those, and it can be but not the same
Not
action.
the same action.
Not the same action. Great. So I've got 5 yellow flowers.
Well, flower fields, you don't need the flowers.
I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which I've got.
So that can go up.
Yeah, which I'm going to take an orange.
Yeah. Where's that going to go?
Look at it. Look how perfect
Covered
it is.
over
Flower beds.
some soil.
Oh, so I don't get to place that down?
Nope.
It's just get it. Okay.
It's the little plus symbol, so
Right.
it's just gain 1.
Yeah. The plus of gain via supply, and the little down arrow is then plant the
Cool.
soil.
Where's the down arrow? And soils.
You do it on when you blow up the mountain. That one
There's
twice action
one.
at the end of the game.
Cool.
And you can always use them for free.
Oh, I can use them for free because I'm not
Yeah.
blocking anything. I'll get my thing anyway that I'm planning
Yeah.
to
So
hopefully
they,
get.
they don't grow anything, but they form the underlaying of the forest when you need to place the forest.
Brilliant. Cool. So that's done. I got the flower from that. That was my first action.
That was
second
from
one.
there,
Yes.
and you've got one of those 2 things to do next.
Yeah. Oh, right. Okay. So it's not the same. Right. I get you. I will take a block point.
And
Two
2 energy.
2 energy.
And okay.
It's that middle
Oh,
section.
it's that middle
With a
section.
block point and 2 energy.
Perfect. 1, 2.
Yep.
Okay. Great. I'm
Turn
gonna use-
3.
Yep.
I get
Oh,
to do
no, hang
personal
on.
delivery.
Personal, you can do 2.
Yeah.
do one
So
for each.
I'll do that one there.
Yeah.
And I'll do this one here.
Pop. And then use card if you want to. Don't have to.
No, I don't hear no more.
Yeah.
I'm
One of the end game scoring ones, by the way, is for these that you've got left. Just to give you an idea, if you're stacking them up and you think, oh, it's a bit of a waste, there is one to get points for them at the end.
Rock on. So I will use my last action to go here with a wrench, which doesn't violate the rules. And I'll take this one, so it's a bot point, and I will take the orange, red, red, purple. I'll stick it on the top one. And then we will go. So done that, I'll do one of my deliveries.
Personal delivery
of an orange. That's 1 point to move me forwards to here, which then charges up my victory points for building more of these card. Can't place another one, and then I can spend 1 power token.
Yep.
So I'll spend that one just to get
To
another
get a
bot
bot
point ready for when I next need my bot point.
Okay, right. So, I had a plan. Oh, except the plan doesn't work. Because I need to do this, and I can't do that. Well, that sucks.
If you turn your speakers up now, you can hear Paul's heart shattering into a million pieces.
It's all fine.
All of his
It's
plan
all
is crashing
fine.
down.
It's all good. I'll do something different and better.
You're just as mean as I remember you, Ralph, and I love it. You always strike in those crushing moments when everything is wrong, you don't know what to do, and Rob's just like a
Yeah, whatever.
whatever.
His guard's down. Strike now.
Have you tried getting good as well?
I mean, I can still do that. Yeah, let's do that.
Oh, there's so much you can do. I believe.
Oh no, I can't do that. That's the thing. I can't do.
You still can't
I still
do that.
can't do
Yeah,
that.
you still can't do it.
that though.
I can't do it. How can I get a sneaky flower? I mean, I could do the same action again. There's nothing to stop you doing that. I just don't have any soil at the moment. So maybe we should just plant some flower fields. But it's
I know.
I know what I can do. Do that now. Where the big uns? The big uns are here. Yeah. Although, hang on a second.
Oh, he's doing it. It's clicking.
Oh, except I can't because that's there. Oh no, I can because I can go there, but I can't go there with that, and I want to say, what's this one? Yeah. Okay. And I was saving that one because of that. Yes. I know what I'm doing.
I believe in you.
Is that place one on a...
Because I assumed it was charge.
Receive 1 standby and 1 battery marker placed on appropriate module cards. So that cannot go on your extension workshops. Yeah, that would be too powerful.
Yeah.
Oh, I did have something I could have flipped.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I was saying, if I want to deliver, I can. I know I can. It would just be... I'd have to use this.
Someone wants a screwdriver for something else.
Oh no, I could put that there.
Yes.
And I could just make 1 delivery to 1 thing. But no. It's not.
It feels like a bit of a waste.
It's not worth it. It's not. Oh, it's this. This one.
That's the one, yeah.
Ah. And that also gets me planting. Oh, that's amazing. Right. Suddenly, options have opened. So I get to do this 3 times.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, no, that's a personal delivery.
Yeah,
Get that?
personal.
Personal delivery, not that delivery.
We're almost there, folks.
We are almost there.
Going there.
I think we'll just go with this, and I'll take this. And I'm going to put it here,
Yeah, I think
which
a big old-
gets me one of these, or one of these. Well, they're all orange. So I'm just going to take that one, which is also orange. I'll put it there, and that comes with 5 yellow flowers. Rob, could I have some yellow flowers, please?
Yeah, certainly. 1, 2, 3, 5.
Yes, please. No, I just need 2.
Yeah, 3.
My go?
Not quite. So I've done.
Done your action.
What did I do? I went there and I took,
Yeah, you
I
took
took
a
that
flower,
and I
yeah.
did that. Right. Okay. Then personal delivery can't do. I could spend a bot point to paint that yellow flower
You
orange.
I trusted you.
I could, but I'm not going to. 'Cause
Don't cheat the people.
we like our 4 bot points, so I'm not going to do that. But I am going to use this. Yes, we're going to use that. We're going to spend a bot point, and we're going to smash some rocks.
Yeah, silly not to. That's real good.
Smashing rocks. I'm going to smash that, and when I smash a rock, I can gain a bot point, gain 2 energy. I could take a new soil, or I could do that. No, I'll just take a bot point. If in doubt, take a bot point. Right, done.
Perfect. I really like the colours in regarding of blocking actions.
Mm-hmm.
Because I can go, right, okay, Paul's only got a yellow
Exactly.
and a red left. He's not able to block me. I can plan that out.
Yeah.
That's very cool.
It's
I like
really,
it.
It's really nice grid control on this game.
Yeah. So I'm going to go here. I'm going to do this action.
Okay.
So
Yeah, you're going to do the.
I can do this at any time before?
Yeah. Now, I don't know whether you are just allowed to do it for the sake of doing it, or whether you can only do it in order to get something that you.
Okay, I'm going to do it to
yeah.
get something that I want.
Yeah.
So
If you perform the airship blueprint, you can use the warehouse for one of the deliveries.
right, okay.
It is a 1 on there. Place 1 flower from your growing area in the warehouse. The flower needs to have a colour that is not currently present in the warehouse.
Oh, so I
Yeah.
can't do a yellow.
No. Then pick one of the flowers that were already in the warehouse and put it in a free spot in the freight container at the airport. Yeah. So you can't just swap it. You've got to take that and put it.
Make
put
that
it
the
in
delivery, and then you're replacing it with a colour that isn't in there already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just want to turn that yellow into a red, but I cannot do that. So instead, then, I need that white for a personal delivery, though. And it's 2, 1, and 1 in the other. Do 2 or 1.
You could complete 2 of them at this turn if you don't do your personal delivery.
Yeah, if I don't do
Or
my personal.
spend your bot point to do your.
I vowed at the beginning of this game. Well,
you could do that and complete both of those.
yeah, let's do that.
Why wouldn't you use your bot point to repaint colours?
Because that is, I am a man of integrity, Rob.
Did-
And I will not.
Did you get
Yeah.
nightmares from the old Disney's Alice in Wonderland?
I did.
With the flowers being painted colours.
So I go there and I get one of these.
Yeah.
And I also get a point because I completed it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Winning.
When do the new ones of these come out? Because that's actually quite important.
Isn't it? Or-
I think you do all your deliveries first.
Right, and then they
And
come
then,
out.
yeah, I think
Because if I completed it, and then because I
Yeah.
can now do that one.
I think so. Designer will tell us if I got that wrong.
That's fine. And then I will take this yellow and this white.
For another 3 energy and another point.
Yeah. 3 energy. So I get 1, 2. So I get to put one
Put
on
a token
this.
on it. Yep.
And I get to do that.
No, it's
No,
just
only when I
charging-
do it,
you're
right,
just
okay.
charging it up.
I'll be able to use it in a second.
Yeah. So you're charging 1 power point to there, 1 battery point to your next one.
Yeah.
Bish bash bosh.
Perfecto. I really want to, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna pay a bot point.
To paint one of
I'm
those.
gonna lie to my employers. I'll put this down. I'll put this orange here. I get 2 points.
2 energy. Yeah, Graham is saying all the deliveries first. There are actually spaces above the crates you're supposed to put the crates in. You're supposed to put it on there. And then you slide them down.
Okay, cool.
Got it. Cool. And you get all the green energy at once, and not that it matters.
Yeah.
Right.
Did you want to use one of your module things?
Yes, to get a card.
Okay. Which card would you like?
Really good question. So whenever I complete something.
This one.
Whenever, yeah.
This one. Whenever you complete a personal delivery.
Our personal delivery.
Yeah. It's not bad for
It's
you.
not bad for me. Yes, try that.
It comes with a token.
It comes with a battery.
Yep.
And I'll put it here. So then when it goes over, I'll get one.
That goes there. You get one of those in there. And you get one of those on there. Boom, boom. Right. So, we now go to phase 2. Rob, what have you got left? Screwdriver.
Screwdriver.
Okay. So you get one of them, one of them. I also have a screwdriver. So I get one of them and one of them.
Yep. So it's one normal and 1 battery. So I put the battery into reach to supercharge my victory points for dropping down those cards.
Put that on there.
And I'll
that
charge
on
up Robot Buddy.
And then you got Spanner, which goes on there. So you can do 2 of gain new soil or plant soil.
Yeah. So I'm going to.
Okay, you probably want to make space for a forest. Because that's the next thing that we're going to be doing.
Yeah. Do I get to put a flower of any colour on it as
Yeah.
soon as I place it?
Yeah.
Cool. So I'll put this one down. It gives me another flower.
Which gets you another soil.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
I'll put a blue on it.
And in this phase, is it we can do a personal and a
Yes.
forest?
And second soil.
Second soil will go
So if you were to put it there,
here.
okay.
Because I can just use these two there anyway.
You can, but when you put the soil down to make the bedding for a forest, you're not going to get anything. Whereas
That's
what I'm
true.
saying is if you put it there, you can put a flower in it, move the flower here to the flower pot,
Yes, you're right. Yeah.
and then you've left the space.
I get what you're putting down. Yeah, white.
I should have even thought of that myself, but I haven't, so. Okay, so we've all done our tools.
Can
So
we-
the ones that were used go,
Yep.
and the ones that weren't used get a token on.
Okay, so new ones come out.
And then new ones will come out. Right, so forests.
Yeah. Just a quick question.
Yes,
So we can move reserve flowers to here, here, and here.
yes, at any point.
And if we haven't got the space to move them, we can't just bin
I
the
don't
cubes.
believe you can just bin them, no.
You have to either store them, use them, or...
What did we forget? Would Marcus not be better using the orange cube between the copper pipes so he gets the benefit of the dice passes it or to do this? Oh god.
It's,
Oh, yeah. There you go.
just that way when
Okay.
And possibly that as well.
yeah.
So that
Here,
when the die
yeah.
passes there,
Oh, I would have got that anyway to get past.
or
right?
if there's a cube on it, well, it's up to you actually, because if there isn't a cube on it, you get a cube. If
Yep.
there is a cube on it, you get to compost it and get a point. So,
I think I left it on there. I think for composting.
and same with that one.
Same with that one.
Yeah.
That one should be composted by now, right?
because it
Because it passed
did
there.
go past.
Yes.
Yes. So you put it on there, you get a point.
Cool. Thank you, though. I think that is something to leave to get more. But yeah, composting is also good.
And
right?
there can never be a forest where there are copper pipes. And no trashing plows.
Well, actually, that makes sense because the core might want
Copper the pipes are in.
by their
Yeah.
nature they
Yeah.
can't. They physically can't because there's
Okay.
no space for them.
So what you going to do? I've completely messed this up.
Okay, so it's build. So
Yeah, because
one or two.
composting is good,
forests.
right?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
it's
point.
supposed to be.
It's a point if you compost through the copper pipe means.
Right, yeah.
If you compost any other way, you don't get any points for it.
Ah, okay.
But three composted flowers make a soil.
Just working out my balance.
And that is a compost, right?
Yes, compost a flower. I can't build a forest because I didn't take enough flower fields.
Sorry.
Yeah.
So the forest things, these things that they get is immediately.
If there's lightning bolt, it's immediate.
Yep. So that one increases my die value.
Yep, and gets you points equal to your die value plus 1.
Yep.
But that's all it does. But then at the end of the game, if you flip it, it's worth 5 points.
Yep. That one is.
Your income is 1 energy and 1 point.
Yep.
And you immediately get points equal to your die
1
plus
energy
1.
and 2 points, and immediately get two
Yep.
die value plus 2.
Mhm.
Put that there.
That's income of 1 energy.
Points equal to your die value.
Right.
That's the big one.
Yep. And it's
Yeah, it's
2.
massive. But you need a 4x3 grid.
Yep.
Which is not easy to do.
Okay. Think. Yeah, I think this could be
Yeah,
confusing.
Yeah, I have royally messed this up.
Plants that are there are worth a victory point. If it's there,
If it's there at the end of the game, it's worth a victory point.
I think, see how this works. I am going to move that to there.
Yep.
That to the orange one to there.
Yep.
And I'll spend a robo point to move this one to here.
Yep.
And then I'm going to use all 4 of these as filler
Right.
and drop this one down.
Nice.
Like so.
Okay, and you immediately score 2 points.
Yep.
So your dice's value 1.
So
Congratulations.
no, because it's die goes up by.
Oh, sorry, die goes up by 1.
So my die goes up to 2.
Right.
It gets me.
So you'll gain an extra point.
So it gets me 2
But when your die goes up,
I get 2. I get
2 energy.
Yep.
You don't spend the battery power. It's
No, I was just double checking.
Yeah.
So it's So that then goes 1,
2. Nice. Big brown forest.
Boom, boom.
Yeah. So I can't do anything because I need to move off 4 flowers, and I can only move off 3. So
You can't compost in any way.
no. I've decided to give myself a disadvantage because I played it this afternoon by completely screwing up my first turn.
Thank you very much. It was
That's
a
all right.
very nice tactical choice of yours. And I appreciate it.
Totes deliberate. Yeah.
It's deliberate.
However, are you going to put some flowers in a flower
I
pot?
sure am. So I'm going to put that one over here.
Yeah.
And put this one over here.
And then you can play one of your forests. Now you might think, what's the difference between your forests? There isn't, in terms of what they do, but there are certain scoring cards that give you points for
Different sorts.
biggest vertical column with.
I was tempted to take one of those. I can do that, right?
Oh, if you're able to.
Yeah. I can put
Oh,
that there.
right.
And I can
Nice.
take lavender.
Okay.
And that can go there.
Right. So immediate bonus is points equal to your die value plus 1,
Oh, right. Okay. So it's not that.
and you are going to get 1 energy and 1 point every income phase.
What does that mean? It's just a tree. When I flip it over, I get 4 points. Okay. So I'm going to keep this towards the end and then flip it
Yeah.
over.
Yeah. Right. So we've done the foresty thing.
Yeah.
Income. Nothing for me.
2
Rob.
for me.
So
2 for me from this
2
one.
points
There's no income
No
there.
income
both
on there.
incomes. So that's.
and 2 points because your die is value 2.
Oh, that was it. Yeah.
My die is value 1, so I get 1 point. Your die is value 1, so you get 1 point.
2 points from over
You
here.
also get 2 points.
And I
from
get
there.
a point from here,
You get a point.
and
from
I
there,
also get a
and
power.
you get an energy.
which gives that a charge.
Yep.
Well, this is a neat little thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's interesting. I'm liking it.
Okay. We're done.
Yep.
So tools come back.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I like that they're like a digi spanner. It's got like the Netrun OS
Yeah.
digi thing, isn't it?
It's
It's like a regular
I
spanner.
think somebody
It's
stolen my
futuristic.
spanner.
Oh, what?
Somebody stolen my spanner.
Let's not throw accusations about it.
Rob, you got my spanner.
Oh, they are different colours.
They are
Sorry, I didn't
colour-coded.
realise. So, yeah, I'm grey, aren't I?
You are great. He's not only stolen my spanner.
I've stolen everyone's
He's
balls.
stolen.
Yeah. Try that again.
In socialist
I don't know.
sharing our tools.
What else happens at the end of the
I
round?
wasn't stealing, I was redistributing.
This.
It's
So
true.
we're going to destroy these.
You were
Yep.
living the
The
true
boom.
dream.
That moves along. That moves to there. That moves to there. Trying to think if there is anything else you do at the end of the round. Can't think of anything. Income phase. We've done the income phase. End of the round. Take back your 4 tools. Discard the 2 extension cards left and right. You've done that. Move the telescope. Move the extension cards. Give the starting tree to the play dealer. I knew there was something. Right. Are we ready? Round 2?
Yeah, right.
Oh, yeah.
Right. Play better, Paul.
Hey, no, you just play the best you can.
Oh,
Right?
and you flip your overtime marker back.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
You just do your best, buddy.
You
No,
just
no,
do your
I've
best, buddy.
got this nailed now. We're all sorted now.
He's hustling us like a
Everything's-
pool.
Everything's fine. Everything's all good.
It's all going to be okay.
So we are now.
Getting that dice value up is hard.
Speaking of getting your dice value up,
There's a
Hey,
free one over there, yeah.
but bot points. We like bot points.
Blowing up mountains.
But also, it all depends on what you put down. Because now, if that becomes a really popular
Exactly.
space, people are going to keep their spanners,
And
which
if-
means that everyone
It's really
is
interesting.
going to use these colours more. So,
Yeah.
I really like this colour mechanic for blocking.
It's interesting.
It's fat. It's
I am going to
fascinating.
put this here,
Yeah.
Shake.
and I am going to spend 2 bot points to do some overtime. To take that, which is going there, which gets me some soil, and comes with 4 red flowers. And this, the first one is that, because I have 5 soil on my board, so that moves up to there, getting me any one of the things. And the thing that I'm going to take is, well, I've got to take orange, because I need to do a personal orange delivery. Now, where is this going?
I think it should just smash a rock, though.
It's going there. So that gets me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 orange flowers. 1, 2, 5. And gets me 2 energy, because that's what I covered over. So I'm moving over a copper pipe. Composting. Point. 1, 2. And I've landed on there, which means that gets a
Did
token.
I get my point for composting the copper, then?
Think I gave you the
Okay,
point
cool.
for it. I think.
So I thought it was when you do the freezer thing, you get
No,
a
no,
point, but no,
no,
every
it's
time
when
it goes across, you get a
If
point.
it
for
went across from that, yeah.
Okay, perfect.
So that was that. I tell you what, I'll do that first, which means I actually get a point.
Yeah, combo. That's right, Paul. Now you're
Yeah.
thinking.
Do things in a different order.
The
Right.
Planta Nubo.
So I did that, which got that. I then did that. That moved that up, which got me that, and got me all of that. Right.
Do you do a double action, turn 1 again?
And I did a double action. So personal delivery, I'm now going to move this to here, which gets me 1, which means I've gone over another copper pipe. Have a bit more of that, which is another point. And then I can do one of my things. So the thing that I'm going to do is remove that and destroy another rock. So I destroy that rock, which gets me one of these bonuses. And I'm going to take a bot point. Right, done. Whew. And Paul has checked, and I did give Marcus.
Thank you, Paul.
Paul Bryant's in the chat from Games Law. He says this bit reminds him of Spirium, which was exactly my comment to Graham when he taught me this afternoon. Spirium has actions cards, and you place workers between them to do the actions.
Right.
Great game.
Right. So
Mark's saying that cost me a bot point. Oh, yes, it did. Sorry, it cost me a bot point to do that. Thank you, Mark.
Yeah. So I am going to go. I'm going to go here.
I need to build a forest this turn.
No, I'll go here. Okay, lots of other people from using. Yes, cool. So I get a smash.
Hulk
So Hulk smash. We will smash over here because I need bot points.
Okay. What would you like for the smashy bonus?
I would like place one of these down.
Yep. Which
Yeah,
is
two
two
bot
bot points. And what colour flower would you like with that one?
I would like a purple flower.
Purple.
Purple. Actually, no. I would like a white flower. Is this just put a flower?
Anywhere that is a legal placement for a flower, so either on a soil or on a flower bed.
Actually, a purple flower because I forgot. I've got a white flower up there.
You do?
So I'm all good.
Okay.
So what was that say? Is
Plant a flower on anywhere that you are allowed to.
also
plant
plant.
No,
Plant a flower. Right.
Yeah, take
okay.
a cube.
Adding more cubes to your board, or taking cubes off into your mulch.
Okay, great. So I am going to then do some stuff.
Personal
So
delivery.
personal delivery. There, which gives me 3 of these.
Mhm.
1, 2, 3. This goes over, so I get a
You
point.
get a point.
There was something else as well, right? I completed a delivery, so I get this.
You did.
Yeah.
So personal delivery has been completed. So
Yeah.
for each charge token on here, you get to do
So I get 2 of these actions.
2 of those actions.
So I am going to. I can compost, or I can just get 2 colours.
I don't know if you have to do both your personal deliveries before that. I don't think it matters.
Why would I have to do my personal
Just
delivery
in
before that?
case, let's say you didn't have a white flower now.
Yeah.
If you could do one personal delivery, trigger the bonus. For
Yes.
Plant a white flower, do the other. I don't.
You can only do one personal delivery at a turn, though,
No,
right?
you do both.
Oh, you do as many as you want.
No,
You do one on each of your.
One on
things.
each. Oh, well, I have the white anyway.
You
so
did have the
yeah,
white
yeah.
energy, which is 1 energy, which goes there, which gets you a token on there. So that doesn't matter, but it might matter.
I understand what you're saying.
Okay.
There's more stuff to trigger, I think, because I've just got a thing to choose as well, and I've got to put down 2 colours. This.
Yep. So you completed delivery, which means you get to plant 2 flowers if you wish.
Yeah.
Or mulch 2, or one of each.
Yeah. Planting of orange. Got a yellow there. That's fine. Cool. Now I get to do a card action. The card action I'm going to do is actually...
Card action or board action.
Yeah, card action. Board action on here. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
So 2 bot points.
It is very good.
Increase the value of dice.
I want
and
to do
take
this.
Okay. So spend a bot point.
Yeah.
Take a personal crate. Any one of those take your fancy?
Yeah, plenty of them, to be honest.
It's going to cost you a point.
It is going to cost me a point.
Right.
But yeah, but I gained a point from that anyway. Interesting. Cool.
Okay. Right. I'm going to stick this one here. I'm going to spend 2 bot points to make it my double action. So first things first, I'm going to blow up this mountain.
Boom.
And I'll take a soil using the blow up mountain bonus. Then I'm going to flip this one to its fixture point side. That's my 2 actions. Then I'm going to take this purple, pop it here, which gets me 2 robot points and one of the deliveries of my choice.
Mm-hmm.
I'll take the one that's orange, reds, and purples. So I lose a BP having to put this one there. Thank you.
Only 3 actions is a sin.
There's always more you want to do.
Personal deliveries.
Extraordinary. So personal deliveries will then be
A red and an orange.
a red and an orange. A red and an orange. In fact, for now, I'll take them from the pots just because it gives me more flexibility
yeah.
later. So a red for 1, an orange for 2. So that
3
moves me
energy.
forwards 3 energy. 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
And then I'll spend that one to get myself another robot point.
Yeah. Nice. Okay. Right. So. Need to make space for forests, but also need white flowers to start doing some deliveries.
There's always more you need to do.
Yeah, well, I need these for here as well. So we're going to put that there, and we're just going to take that one, and we're going to put it on here, which gets me 2 points, 4 white flowers, and I take a personal crate. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And let's take this one. And I'm going to lose that point. Put that there. So I've done my action. Personal deliveries. We're going to spend that white one and put it there. And we're going to spend that yellow one and put it there. That gives me 3 energy, which is 1, 2, 3. So I've gone over this copper pipe.
Yeah.
So that goes into there, which gets me a point. And I've got 3 of them. So we mulch that down and we get some soil.
Perfect.
So that's my personal deliveries. And then I can use a card. So I will use this card, and I will plant that soil and I will put it there. And it's going to come with blue flower.
You love to see it.
Done.
Brilliant. So I am going to go here. Do that. I can't then do that there. Robots.
I'm just going to put that flower in that flower pot there.
Dice needs to be at 3. So yeah, 1.
Tricksy.
Trixie, eh?
Tricksy little hobbitses.
Trixie little hobbitses. We have actions to do on things. That's that. So yeah, I am going to. I can smash my rocks.
Popular tile.
Smashing rocks is good.
Getting the rocks cleared because they do.
That's why I took that
they,
one.
They do eat
Yeah.
up a chunk of your space. So.
Why didn't I put that there? That would have been much better.
Yeah, okay. I will remove this one, I think. So I'll gain a block point.
Mm-hmm.
Then I either get to flip a tile or put thing on something. So I will actually flip I'll put a point on something. Here. Oh, it's on there. Just getting the bot points is the problem. Because stack too many on that. If you're not using the bots, then
How are you getting one on there?
What's that? From this.
No. That's activating one
It's
of your
activating
cards.
one of my things.
Yeah.
Well, we're taking it off.
You only get the tokens on when the dice
When the
reaches
dice reaches and it passes it.
These ones on there are your cards only.
Right,
cards
okay,
only.
cool, yeah. So,
But you can just do that instead.
I could just do that,
Yeah.
so let's just do that. I'm going to activate that in a second anyway.
Yeah, because it's just the free activation. So.
Perfect.
So action's done.
Yeah, I've got the book point there. So now I'm going to spend 2 more points. This.
Personal delivery first.
Oh yes, personal delivery first in the order. Great. Cool. So I will put a purple here.
2 energy.
Get 2, which includes 1 point.
1 point and a charge on there.
Yeah. Then I will do personal delivery here.
Which is another 2 energy. So it goes past both of the copper pipes, but there isn't anything there.
No.
So
No, it's not.
okay. Then you get to do a thing.
Cool.
Which
So
you can be that. Yeah, so 2 bot points increases the level of your dice by 1.
Yeah.
And whenever your dice increases,
I get this.
you get to do that, and you've got 2 tokens on there, so you get to do it twice.
Yeah.
So add a flower or compost a flower.
So, compost of flour, I get
You would get a soil.
soil. So I will compost.
So that goes in there, and you get a soil. Cool.
Sorry, Mike. Sorry, friend. There we go. Soil. And then I'm going to do that again. So I'm just actually going to grab one of these, and I'll grab a
Flower. Yeah.
what?
Compost 1 VP. No. The VP that you get is only when you compost it from a copper pipe. Yeah.
Cool. I think that's me all done.
Right. You did this. You get.
I get a card as well.
You get the card whether or not you spend the bot points. So
Right,
it's
okay.
effectively the other way around. It's a card, and also if you spend 2 bot points, you can increase the level of your.
Cool. What's that as well? I get 3.
No, that's it. Any token that is still here at the end of the game.
Of the
is
game.
3 points.
Right, I got you.
I don't know what that is.
What's that one? You keep the things you do, maybe?
Well, I kind of got rid of it. Let's have a look. That says, for each loading space not delivered, so each space on your board that doesn't have a cube on it is worth a point.
That's 8 points.
So it's a maximum of 8. But
Okay.
it requires you to basically take 2 and just go, yeah, I'm not going to bother pulling them.
I'll
Mike
take
wants to get in the chat. Yeah, no, he just needs to subscribe, and in I think 1 or 2 minutes, he will then be able to chat.
I will take that one that's just 2 roll.
This one?
That's a robot point plus either grow or compost a blue flower.
That, yes, specifically that
Has to be a
specific
blue
colour
flower.
No, this one,
That
the one,
one, not one
the
you-
new one that's just come out.
Okay, cool.
that
That's
can be anything.
Yeah.
That's plant any kind of flower in there.
And I get a point.
And
If I
you
do.
will get a point at the end of the game for it.
Right, okay, cool. If it's still there.
I'm going to go here with my wrench, and I'll flip this one over.
So you're doing this,
Yep.
and you're doing that one. Yep.
Yep. And then because I can't move that up yet, I will then take
A bot point and 2 energy.
yep, which is there and there, which gets me a
Which
victory
is a
point
victory point.
and charges up this one.
Yep.
And a bot point. Then okay. Done. 2 deliveries of 2 reds. So there and there for another 3 energy points. 1, 2, 3. And then, I suppose it should get fun. I will then spend this power and 2 bot points, which increases my die value to 3.
Yep.
Triggers this,
Gets
gets
you
me
2 energy.
2 more energy.
Yeah.
And I then get to place a
get a
card,
card,
which
yep.
will be this one, which I'm going to place here, which then triggers and gets me 3 victory points.
Ooh, nice. So every time you take a card, you're going to get 3 victory points at the moment, and that's only going to get better. Right. Now, I'm getting a bit behind on the old dice thing, but this is my last action for this turn, and I desperately need to plant a forest. Now, I got the space.
Oh, sorry, this came on with that.
I just need to... Yeah, so there's so many different ways of doing this. I could make some deliveries. And there's somewhere there that wants that and that. But if I'm going to try and catch up, I want to do a personal forest and a joint one. I think that's going to be quite tricky. Based on what I've got.
All this needs to reset as well.
But that is...
Does that take the bonus from one of the buildings?
I guess so. You want to see if you can find it in there? It
Yeah,
might be
sure.
on the back page of the rulebook.
Yeah. Yes, it is.
Okay. I need to do 2 things. I need to get another flower bed in here and clear loads of these off. Which I can't do. Oh, now I see what that is. My top one is for having 8 lilac forest tiles. In other words, I've got to have either that or that in order to meet my top objective. Very nice. Can you tell what yours is?
Yeah, mine's get.
Oh, you're going to have 3 forests.
Mine's get my die to level 5.
So this is totally going on. If I do that, I can do that, but that doesn't... So... How many flower pots have I got? I've got 1, 2, 3 flower pots, so I could potentially get rid of 3 of these cubes. That's not enough. That just about gets me that. So I think we will go... Still doesn't help. Yeah, I'm going to go here. And I'm doing this. Oh, it's three either or. Right. That does change things. I think it changes things. I don't know. Let's put that there. So my first one is I'm using this to plant that. Okay, and that's going to come with, doesn't matter. Really doesn't matter. Let's make it blue. Okay. So that's that one, which triggered a card, which got that, which did that, which did that. Right, I've then got 2 of these. So I'm going to do 2 personal deliveries, and it's going to be white to there and blue to there. So that's 4 energy. So 1, getting me a token on there. 2, getting me a point and a token on there. 3, 4, composting that for a point. So that's those 3 things done. I then do I slightly change that and make it a red personal delivery instead. So I'm actually 1 energy back. So I've not done that yet. I'll do that in a second.
Right.
Because then I can do that and that. So I'm actually owed 3 more energy. So there was that one. 3 more. 1, 2, 3. No bonus, no bonus. Because I didn't put things in there. I could have done. Right, that's cleared. Is that done? And then I get to use a thing. So I could use this and everybody else's. So it does seem the wise thing to do. So I will do that.
It seems good,
It does.
but it does. You have to be careful with bot power, right?
I'll increase the value of my dice. That allows me to flip 2 tiles over. There's one.
Make your bot. Yeah, too many things that require bot power.
Yeah. So I spend the 2 bot power. I'm going to get a card anyway, and the card is going to come with a token, and I'll flip the token over. So what do we want? Oh, this is the end of the game. You can spend 8 of those tokens for a point each. Well, I'm spending them already. What's that one? Is it too soon to get end of game scoring? I think it is.
I don't know. If you're getting something before someone else, then probably.
I'm going to take this one.
That one, which is just get a card whenever you get a card, you get bots power equal.
And I'm
to
going to
charge.
put it... let's put it here.
I guess it becomes harder to charge cards later.
Yeah. So I get a token, and it comes with a thing. I get the flip because I got... How did I get 2 flips?
I don't know.
Oh, I got 2 flips because of this.
Okay,
Because
yeah.
whenever my dice increases, so I'll actually do taking the card first.
Yeah.
And then I got 2 flips. That's it. That's my go.
Oh.
Remember that you can only shim under your woods. Oh, I can shim under my woods. Yes, I know, but I haven't got any soil. And I know that I didn't have to plant. I could have just shimmed it under, but I wanted to plant because I wanted the particular coloured flower.
This is annoying.
Wow.
Because I want the wrench. I also want to do those 2 actions. I can't do those 2 actions because there is a green shovel there.
Green shovel.
What does green shovel give me? Oh, not there.
This one allows you to once spend 2 flowers to get a point.
And take a robot.
And you get a bot point.
Let's try so hard to keep their wrenches to get their nice up. This means I can't be greedy.
I need a bot point. Oh, it's a disaster. Wow.
Yeah, I need that extra dice point. So let's go here. So first thing I'm going to do is take this
Mm-hmm.
to go
You've
here.
not worked overtime yet.
What's that?
You've not
I
worked
have
overtime
not,
yet.
but I don't
You
have
don't
the
have
bot
any
points into now. So I can do this
Ah,
one first, go here, which would give me 2 bot points,
Yeah.
3 flowers,
And
and,
there
then
was- there was
3
another
power
bonus
as
as
well.
well?
Yeah,
3
1,
power.
2, 3. So this gets a power. Ooh. Now I'm going to spend my bot points
2 that you just got. Yeah, to do
so I just
overtime.
got to do overtime to get 2 of these.
Or plant 2. It's
Sorry?
either gain or plant.
Yeah, I want to gain because
You
I'm
wanna
just
gain?
going to.
Oh, you're gonna do some shimming.
I'm gonna shimming to a thing. Someone did remind you that you can.
I know. I could have
shim.
done. Yeah.
You can shim. Right, and then I get to either flip something over,
Flip
or
a forest
get a
over
box.
or get a bot point.
I think I will get a bot point because that's giving me income.
It is giving you income. Yeah. You don't need to flip it yet.
Yeah. Right, now personal shipping of stuff. So I will do.
Yep. Hello, Mike. Thank you for watching. Sorry you can't chat. I'm not sure why it is, but you're not on your own. Mr. Stefan Feld also can't seem to join in my chats, and we don't know why.
Really?
Yeah.
There's some sort of barrier.
I don't know.
Just won't let him in.
Well, it's just people put in deny every time the request pops up. I don't get why.
That's because he's down in the shipping track. Castle Murphy joke that made no sense. Right, I'm going to put that there. I can do that any time, right?
Yeah.
Great, because that does make sense, I think, for what I'm about to do. Oh no, because I have to get rid of all these. How am I doing that before I get things? Actually, I'm not going to do that.
No.
Because that has to go there.
Which is a bot point. Which
So
you have.
that goes there,
Yeah, that goes there.
which is fine.
Although these do count as pots, do they?
Dead pots, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you get flower pots in all sorts of different places.
Oh yeah, that's why that was going there. I was about to do this.
Is that one only a purple?
Only purple.
Yeah. Okay. And if it's in there at the end, it's worth 2
Yeah.
VPs.
which then triggers.
So are we at personal
Yes.
deliveries state?
So I get
Yeah,
one.
he's doing personal
two.
deliveries.
Yes, I'm at personal delivery.
Okay. So you got the 2 energy from that.
And then
And why did you get...
actually,
Oh, that's the 2 energy.
yeah. 2 energy, which then triggers this.
Because it's completed, yes.
Yeah.
Did you want to complete... Did you want to put something on there?
Yeah, yeah. So I'll put that on there. And I get a victory point from that.
Okay.
And then I get to either put 2 things down.
Add a flower or compost a flower.
A compost
You do
flower.
that twice.
So,
This is where you can remove the things to make the space.
yeah. So I can compost these. How many flower pots I've got left? I've got 1 flower pot here, a flower pot here if I spend the point. I have the bot point. Because I do need that white. So let's compost. Let's compost 2 blues.
Okay.
I'll move that white to here.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay, you can then trigger.
Oh, and then I can
And
do
then you can trigger a
a
card
trigger
or,
thing,
Yep, so it's
or
Yeah.
a workshop
take another
extension.
card,
which
or
is
take
gonna
2
be-
rubber buddies, or spend a rubber buddy to get start getting another one lined up.
Yeah, I can get power at some point. That's fine. Let's do that because they just seem real good.
Spend the bot point.
Yeah.
Get a thing. What thing would you like?
I would like. I'm running out of flowers and stuff though. I'll grab one from top.
Ronnie random. All the orange.
That is technically 4 points in there.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm going to use my screwdriver.
Mhm.
I was trying to hold off, but I think other things I want to do. That's going to go in there, and I'm going to trigger this one.
Yep.
So, first things first, I flip this.
Mm-hmm. Can you upgrade your arbor?
I can now upgrade my arbor.
Because you have
1, 2,
4
3,
flipped
4.
tiles.
So my second action will be to upgrade the
Yep.
arbor.
Getting you a module, but not one of these. It's
Yep.
specifically
So
a
I
module.
will take the spender robot to use one of the bonus tiles down the bottom
Mhm.
one.
And whenever you gain one of those,
I gain 3 victory
it's
points.
3 points now, is it?
Yep, because there's 3 markers on there. And he's going to go down, I think, just behind me
Mhm.
to give me a bit of time.
Getting a
But
marker
it
and a
does come on
token.
with a marker. Right, and then
A 10-minute teach. I cannot see how it is possible to teach this game in 10 minutes.
we can teach it badly in 10 minutes.
Even this man.
Well,
Trying to
I mean, my
teach it.
teach was rough.
I think the teach is pretty good.
I could get it down to 30 minutes, I think, but I would go so far as saying it is impossible to teach this game in 10 minutes unless you talk 3 times as fast and nobody will take it in.
I think you could push this down to 20 just because you can categorize it into, I think, 4 categories, each taking about
Okay.
5.
Yep.
I
One,
think.
two-
Of just this,
But not 10.
this, and that
Yeah.
is 5 minutes each.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Energy, yep.
1, 2, 3, 4.
2
So that's
points.
2 victory points.
More charge token things.
Charging up both these naughty boys.
They're naughty,
The naughtiest of flower pots.
Naughty flowers.
Naughty flowers. We've been doing a naughty flower. And then I get to do my
Gaming rules after dark.
Yeah.
It's gaming rules
Got
after
naughty
that.
flower pots.
That's not sponsored.
No, we can say what we want.
Yeah, got a couple of rowdy boys on. You're
I
good.
think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to spend this one.
This is your end of turn thing.
This is my end of turn thing.
Yep.
So I'm going to do this one.
So that is spend a bot point
Spend a bot
to
point.
basically do one of these things.
And I'll level my die up, which turns me to 4.
Right.
Leveling my die up then triggers this one.
Which gets you 2 energy.
Oh, no, sorry, it's 3 energy because I hadn't flagged that one when I moved to it. Because it's been on 2 previously.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I landed on there, so I'd flagged that one and flagged that one, but I hadn't flagged that one.
Yeah.
Getting me 3 points, which lets me go 1,
it's
2,
crazy.
3. Another victory point, which then adds another marker onto there. So now I get 4 victory points.
How have
every
you
time.
been round 4 times?
I haven't. I've been using the additional bonus additions on. So I've been
Yeah,
round
he's
1.
been round twice.
This
Came with
yeah,
the token.
yeah. One on the start, 2 because I've got round there
Sally
twice.
says Rob needs to add a new token for his new card. Which
you
just did, yes.
I did because I now spent it.
Yeah.
There was one on there. It's been spent.
Well spotted, Sally.
Charged.
Do they come with charge tokens?
Whenever you get
yeah.
a new card, it comes with a token.
Yeah, we've been
would've
putting them on
had
for you. Yeah, don't worry. You weren't left to.
Right, we're all done.
Yep. Annoyingly,
don't
that does
think I put
mean
one
I
on
miss out on my.
So I go on here. I'm going to up that to 3. And whenever I up my
I
dice...
get a bop.
Oh, that's no good. I haven't got any of them.
Oh, this one clears off now. I think because it's been completed.
Oh,
Have you not got any of them?
no, I've been flipping them all.
Damn.
Ah, rats. Why did I want to...
You right, Annie? Can we okay?
Turned into
What's the
Tory
point?
MP for a minute there.
Exactly. Right.
You got the increase, didn't you? For
I did.
doing it.
Except my increase gets me 3 flips of tiles.
Which you
So I should have gone for something different.
Now, chat. I get my upgrade,
So yours dice goes up to 3.
and I also get my trigger, which I can do.
2 of them.
Yes.
I want that card.
Cool.
more
So
cards.
I'm going to grab.
And then Rob, do you want to do yours while we're at it?
Yeah, I don't get anything because I've.
Oh, you're sitting in the same position as me.
Yeah, but I think that taking that was more important than getting a free dice grade because that.
Right.
Got
Oh,
me
but you
all-
do get a bot point.
But I do get the bot point. Yeah,
You do get the bot point.
that was the key thing. I did get something out of it.
Right, so that's been used. That's been used. That wasn't used, and that wasn't used. And then we get 2 new ones.
So technically, I did still get to use the upgrade because I
You
tripped
did.
through there. So.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, sorry. Pause. I'm being a daft sod. That came on when I built this card.
Oh, so you do get
So I
flip.
do get a flip. Yay! I'm not didn't go as bad.
That
as
can
I
be
feared.
any flower, right? So
Yes.
I can put the yellow here for my copper.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, you can go wherever it's allowed. So it's either on the right coloured flower bed or
Yeah.
Yeah, Rob missed a switch on his board.
yep, got it. There.
We've got it.
Done. Yep.
Right,
Got it.
okay. So we've done that. Forests. Now at this point, I've actually not totally and utterly messed up. So I am but I can't do the bot point to clear that off.
Right.
So for me, I could take a personal one.
What this one was? This is both. It's one personal and one from.
I could if I had the space, but unfortunately I don't because I messed up again. Yeah, because I need that. So we'll have to get that another time. I'm going to take. No, I think I'm going to take a personal one. I'm going to take a personal one, and it's going to go. Yeah, and I've not got any soil to shim. So we'll just put that there, which gets me an increase. No.
No.
I am going to take that. So that gets me points equal to my die. And it's going to go on there, and it's going to get me 1 energy income. Right. Marcus.
Hello.
It's either, yeah, or you could flip an existing forest.
Yeah.
Is
Cool.
your other option.
So I'm going to shim.
Yeah. Lots and lots of soil. Pile it all in there.
Yeah.
Is it going to be one of these?
Sure is.
Okay. So your dice goes up by 1.
Yeah.
Getting you all of those bonuses.
Once more.
Yeah.
So I am going to actually chuck this into the. Well, let's do everything in order, right? So let's get dice up to 4.
Yeah.
And I'll get 4 points.
5.
Sorry, it was on 3. It should go up to 4.
Yeah. So you get 5 points.
I just had chubby fingers. 4
Because
points.
it's power
Yeah.
of dice plus 1.
Perfect. So I've done that.
And you get to do this
I
twice,
get to do this twice. So I'm going to chuck this into the mulcher.
which converts into a soil.
We're running out of soil.
I think Rob's got all the soil. Rob has all the soil.
Can I have some soil, please, sir?
Please, with a sack of soil.
Get a sack of soil for me. Thank you.
Not for me, for the children.
My children don't need soil. Thank you. There's plenty of dirt out there. I did that, and I've got one more, which will be. We can mulch again, but. Swap it.
Okay.
Okay.
And you can't do a personal forest because you've no space.
Can I do what's that?
Personal forest.
Oh, can you do a personal forest
Yep.
as well
if you take
as?
forest, you can take one of those and one of your own.
Oh, okay. I could have. Yeah, cool.
Rob.
So I'll do a personal forest and a flip.
No, it's either
Oh.
take forests
Or flip forests.
or flip a forest,
Okay,
a single
so
forest.
I'll take forests. I'll take my brown one here.
Yeah.
Just to keep them going. So that's another increase there.
Yeah.
Which then gets me 1, 2, 3 movements on there.
You only take a personal forest if you do one of these, or you
No,
take
no,
a
no,
personal
it's
forest as well.
And all.
In the forest building phase, there's one from there and one from there.
Right. Okay. Cool. I've been inefficient, for
Yes.
I've been
You hang your head in shame.
The Euro gods will come down and smite me.
Right, income. So I'm getting 1 energy from that, and I'm getting 2 points from that.
Cool. I'm getting 2 points from that, and a point and energy from this. So energy, and yeah, a point.
I'm getting
So I
4
should've
points
got
from
3 points.
there.
4.
4. And I don't think anything else from there because they were both
Instant.
they were both instants. Yeah.
Right. That's it. Tree passes.
Okay.
Thank you.
Tools come home. Oh no, did we do the tools?
We did the tools, yeah. We definitely did.
Oh, we did the tools, and I've taken the tools back.
Yeah.
That's what
It's
confused
like
me.
medium greys rather than slap.
We are halfway through the game, so I just wanted to say at this point, just as a reminder, this is not a sponsored playthrough, as you can tell from the unprofessional nature of this. But yeah, big thank you to Mike, who's watching from Switzerland, and a big thank you to Oda, who's in the chat helping us out with the rules. And a big thank you to all who've taken most of today off work to prepare for this. And I'm only able to do that because of the Patreon campaign. So if you like the content that I create and you want to support me and help me carry on making these unsponsored videos, then you can do so at patreon.com/gaming rules. And if you are a Patreon supporter, you get access to the Slack channel where there's lots and lots of discussion about lots and lots of games. And there will be lots of discussion about this one, probably over the weekend as well. Right then, so round 3.
So we do it. So we've got 2 rounds left.
We've got 2 rounds left. We are halfway through. So those cards get destroyed. That moves to there. These slide down. What was the other things we need to do at the end of the round?
Oh, so that 1 BT per value of your die at the end.
That, yep.
So 1 BP for every card.
Every card you've got
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
to a maximum of 8.
1 for the value.
No idea what that does. Oh, the maximum horizontal length of your forests.
Okay.
So for you, that's 5 at the moment.
Maximum will be 7 because it's a 7 square grid. And these-
Horizontal, though.
or horizontal. It's still 7.
It could be 7, but not for you.
Well, not yet. Oh, actually, yeah, because
In case you can't get it. Yeah.
I'll look for the same one for the verticals.
Oh, misspade.
Go up. It's good.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Cool.
Change the tree. We did the tree.
Change the tree.
We moved the tree on.
Yeah, trees of markers.
Trees.
First
Yeah,
player.
why
That's
not?
very Marcus,
First
yeah.
player, first
I'm
player,
a
first
tree.
player. Yeah.
Right. Today I will be Matthew, a tree.
Yeah.
Gets me a card. No! I forgot it goes!
The one that you wanted is
The
gone.
one- No!
Yeah.
I forgot about that. That's irritating. That's very annoying. Alright, I guess I do that shipping then, so that's fine. So cool. So I will go. Be annoying, I just go here.
Mm-hmm. Oh, we flip over our overtime markers.
Yes.
Rob, you can do your overtime marker again.
Thank you very much.
Oh, we didn't give points for the dice.
Oh,
I get
yes.
points
thank
for
you,
dice
Mark.
as well.
Oh, yes.
So I get 4 points.
I get 5.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, thank
1,
you.
2, 3, 4. Well, remember, there's the reason for improving those things.
Thank you very much.
It'd be nice because there's plenty of space on here that they just had a little visual reminder of the
Yeah.
things that you can get income for.
Okay.
Right, let's plan out my 3 turns.
Right, yeah. So I'm going to go there. I'm going to increase this up because my dice value is now 3 or more. My first one.
Mm-hmm.
So I get a card.
You get a module.
A
one of
module,
these
yeah,
three.
right. Okay, cool. I wouldn't be able to take one of those anyway.
Oh, look at that!
2 points for a card.
Oh, lots and lots of flower pots.
Yeah, I actually like all those flower pots.
You like that? You want that one?
Yeah, I'll take the flower pot.
Are they naughty flower pots?
One of the naughtiest.
Cool. And it doesn't come with one of those.
It does.
Pass. It does come.
It
with
does.
one of
All
those.
new cards come with one.
Right. Okay.
Always good to go from the start.
Perfect. I
Right.
think that should have extra one, but I'm not going to worry about that. Right. Okay. Cool. So that was my first one. I get one.
First
of
action.
whatever.
Did you want to?
First
You
action.
can't do a second action because.
Well,
You haven't
I
got
get
pot
two of
points.
these.
Oh,
I
sorry,
just
two
did
of
that
them.
one,
You just
so
did
I've
that.
got a flip over or this. So
Yeah.
I'm going to do get a pot,
And
and
two
then
energy.
go over 2 energy. So that will.
Yep.
Get another one.
Get charge on that.
Wob wob wob
Wob, wob. Indeed.
wob wob wob.
And then you get to do personal deliveries.
Yeah. So I do this.
Yep.
Get 2. 1, 2. This goes here. I get a victory point.
Yep. And you've just reached this, which means you get another charge
Another
on that.
charge on that.
And then use one of your standby abilities or whatever they're called.
Yes, which will be to get 2 ball points.
Okay, Rob.
Hmm.
Why does nobody want yellow flowers? I've got loads of them.
I think I'm going to stick this one. Stick with the plan. Put that one there. Taking this blue. It'll tuck nicely in here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm mulching this orange using that bonus ability.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 3 blue flowers.
Taking 3 blue flowers. 1, 2, 3. Then I am.
Are you doing a second action?
Yeah, not doing the bonus action.
Okay. So personal deliveries.
Yep, which gets me 3 movement points, which is 1, 2, 3. So that's a
Get
VP.
your point
And
and some tokens on some cards.
charging up that one and that one.
Yep.
And then we'll spend a bonus. I think I'm going to spend it from here.
Let's take another card.
Yep. And the card I'm going to take is the 1 victory point for every
card.
card, because I've got quite a few of them. I'm going to pop that one up there. So that gets me another 4 victory points.
Nice.
There's no charges on
There's
that
no
one.
charges on it, but it does come
But
with
it
a
does come with one of them.
plug-in marker there.
Okay. Over to you, Paul.
Yep, nice and simple. I'm going to go there. I'm going to gain a bot point. And I'm going to take a personal thing. It's going to be this one, which goes there.
Oh, that one clears off as well.
I haven't got the bot points to be able to do a second action. Personal delivery. I haven't got the blue because I put it in compost. So I'll just put that on there, which gets me 1 energy, which moves that to there, which gets me a token onto there. Right, and then I am going to remove that token to take a card. Now, ooh, I'll have that, and I'll put it there. So it comes with the token, comes with the plugin marker, and I think that is me done.
What's her special ability?
This one?
Yeah.
It increase your
Oh,
armor.
sorry. Yes, it is. Yeah.
Yeah, we've not used the warehouse at all. We did in the last game. The warehouse was being used a lot, but it's not being used in this game.
Yeah, so I could have used that actually to move that. Well, yeah. Anyway, here I'm going to do this action. I'll take this. I get compost 2, but I get to put this all down first, right? option allows me to compost, so I'm going to compost 2 of these immediately to go here. To get another one of these. Then I'm going to take this one and put it here. Get one of these. Actually, which way I want to do this? Don't want to do that first, sorry everyone. Actually, I want to do this first. So I complete it. So do I do this first or do I get the energy first? I kind of want to complete to put something here to then get the extra point from the copper.
I don't know.
Sorry, I've been being...
No.
My beard is growing and I apologize.
Odin's got to go. Yeah, we do have a timing question about completing your personal deliveries. It says you're allowed to deliver to both freight containers only once in this step and gain energy from it. If you deliver to the upper container, you need to deliver. Yeah. These are just examples. As your reward, you gain the energy. So you gain the energy after you've done both deliveries. It seems.
Okay. So I do both deliveries. I've completed it. So then I would get that, and then I get the energy from both deliveries?
Yeah.
Cool. So we'll do this then, so I get 3. So I'm going to put
I forgot about the charge for the garden bot painting the
orange
flowers.
here. And I'm going to put...
It does change things. It does.
I guess I can put this in the mulch, right?
What, your lovely white flower?
Yeah. Get in the mulch. Get in the mulch.
That's it, you in the mulch.
Luke's popped into the chat. Hi, Luke.
And that can get in mulch as well. I actually need more soil
More soil.
for the children, as Robert said.
What the kinder?
For the kinder. Cool. Now I get all this. So I get 3 for these. 1, 2, 3, 4. That gets a thing on it.
Yeah.
This goes down. I guess I could have kept. Oh, doesn't matter. That
Gets your point.
gets me a point. But meant I could have not mulched one of them to leave it because that was going around. But
You've completed this.
yeah.
Which gets you 3 of those.
That's what I've just done.
Oh, right. You
Done
did that.
that,
Right. Okay, good.
Because I mulched 2. Yeah, I mulched 3 to get that. But I could have
Right.
mulched 2, added 1 because I knew that was coming up. From
Yeah.
there.
Okay.
And then I get to do an action. So my action is going to be this. So my dice goes up.
2 bot points.
2 bot points. Dice goes up.
Dice
to
goes
5.
Dice going up triggers that.
Yes.
Oh, you've got 2 then.
Yeah. Yes. Yes, I do.
Good amount of flower cycling through for that. So nicely done.
Thank you. Hey, you should give me a compliment.
Yeah, you did.
No, yeah, don't know.
Chat.
Don't make it
It's
happen.
recorded. It's there. Put
Evidence.
it in the archives.
All done.
Cool. So that's because your dice went up and you get a card as well.
Oh yeah.
And it can be any card.
It's
So you
any
can
card.
take one of these.
Equal to dice value.
Dice value at the end of the game.
Yeah. Or what's that one? Flower pots.
Every 2 flower pots is a point at the end of the game.
I don't have many.
5 for you at the moment. Okay. So that comes with the plug-in marker.
And I guess I want to put this behind to
Mhm.
not slow up the dice going around, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Interesting.
Okay.
All done. I'm going to go here. And we're going to blow up this mountain. And by blowing up the mountain, I'm going to take one of these. Then I'm going to trigger this one using this ability, which lets me take another one of these. Then I'm going to grow myself this orange plant field, which is going to go in here like this.
So you're doing overtime.
Yes, I'm doing the overtime action.
So
Bum, bum.
2 then. Flip that over.
So which gets me another one of these. and I'll take this one,
Okay.
which is going to go here. That goes down like that.
Interesting. There's only one orange one left.
Yes, that goes down there like that.
Aha. Just spotted it.
Got one of them and one of them. Which then 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Those go in there like that.
Interesting.
So that many. So blew up the mountain, took one of them. Triggered that, took one of them. Placed that, took one of them and one of them. I'm now going to move this orange flower to here, 1 point. I'm then going to trigger, and I think for this, I'm going to trigger this one's ability, and I'm going to place one of these down.
Mhm.
I'm placing it down here, and when I place when it comes with a flower on it,
Yes.
correct?
Yep.
And I'll bring on a yellow flower to there. And done.
Okay, so I think I have a plan. It is to use this here. We'll do this action.
Oh, I did the colour twos and I did.
So I get 2 of those. The first one of those is to take some soil.
Yeah.
And the second one of those is to plant that soil. And I'm going to put it... Now, I've completely and utterly messed this up, but I'm going to put it
Don't
there,
be so down on yourself, Paul. Come on.
which gets me a bot point. Then I can either take a bot point or I can flip a tree. And I am going to flip that over.
Yeah.
So I now have a level 2 forest,
You'd love to see it.
which is good for that. Now that I have 2 bot points, I'm going to work overtime, and I'm going to take this, and I'm going to put this in here. Oh, what a mess I've made of this. I could put it here. Now I need to be joining these things together, don't I? In order to get the bonuses and stuff. So I'm going to be able to get more soil in this turn. I think I am. I'm going to put it there. So that comes with 3 blue flowers. And did I cover up a bonus? I did. So 1, 2, 3. And the bonus that I've covered up is compost that. Right. Then Deliveroos. So that goes that goes there. That goes there. I get 4 energy. Right. So started here. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 2 points. It's a charge on that. It's a charge on that. And I've moved over this copper pipe here, which means that gets a flower, and it's going to be purple. And then straight away, I'm going to put the purple flower in there because I can.
You'd love to see it.
Then this is complete. I don't get any juicy bonus for it being complete, but that's my free deliveries done. Then, at the end of my turn action, so many things I want to do. I mean, I can't do that because it costs a bot point. It's fine. So it's either take a soil, which is like Yeah, could be good. Or take a bot point and a purple flower. No, purple is not needed. Oh, I need purple. Right, we're going to do that one. So I'm going to remove that. I get a bot point, and I get a purple flower, which I will put here. Done. Right, final actions of round 3. I forgot one new flower on my new soil. Did I? Okay, where did I put the soil? Apparently I forgot a flower on my new soil, but I don't know where I put the new soil. Because that must have been quite a while ago.
Next to blue.
Oh, here, that one? Okay, sure. If I forgot it, then I'll...
Cool. I'm going to go here.
If that's alright.
Yeah, I'm going to go here.
That must have been a while ago.
So I'm going to take... Oh, I do that actually. I can't. I need the bot to do the double action, so I have to do that, which means I can't flip that, but I can flip that in a second. Okay, cool, that's fine. So I'm going to go here.
Yep.
I'm going to do this action first. I'm going to get 2 things.
Take 2 soil or plant 2 soil or one of each.
I'm going to take... Oh, if I... No, I need 1 soil. Yeah, I'm just going to take 2 soil.
Okay. And then a bot or
I
a
need
clip.
a bot so I can do my double action.
Right, which you're going to do now.
Do my double action now.
Flip that over. Take red or purple.
Got to take purple because if I take the red, I don't have enough plant pots to get rid of it all. So I get 2 points and 2 of this. So I get 3 points, and that gets a thing.
Well, I think they're saying you did take your flower token, but then you moved it to your flower pot.
Yeah, I thought I did.
Yeah,
thought I did.
I should get 3 victory points, please.
Done.
Oh, you gave me
Did I give it to Rob?
Yeah. Thank you. Sweets. So that gets all 3 purples. Purple, purple, purple. And then that gets that. That goes across there. I get to do an action, so I will do... Don't have power to do that, so I'll just do this. Which gives me 2 more of these. Which gives this a power. Will give me bot power.
Alright.
But that's the last action anyway. So
What was it you did for your last action?
I took purple power.
No, your
I spent
Yeah,
that to move that to.
Right, I'm going here. And I'm triggering this one.
Hey, some deliveries.
Yep. So
So 1 delivery to one and 2 deliveries to another.
Really, they don't give you points, but they do give you points if you're efficient with your board. So you
So-
can spend time on this or
yellow, blue, so orange and a blue to here.
Yeah.
Which is 5.
It's going to be 5 energy.
And then this one, 6, 7.
So that's 7 energy.
7 energy. Yep. 1, 2, mulching as I go. Oh, which gets me a VP.
Yep.
3, 4, not mulching. 5, 6, 7. So that's 2 more VP.
So the mulching is, I guess, optional.
I'd assume optional.
I assume it's optional.
Can't imagine I have
I
to
mean, I've
enjoy
never done it, but
Yeah.
I mean, I've never not done it. But where is the rules for copper pipes in here? That's the question. I don't know where it would be. When the energy node passes, you may do the following.
May.
So
There we
it
go.
says may.
There we are then. Okay. So that was me.
Oh, apparently Chris is wrong. The one that got the flower pot was from the irrigation system. Okay. So I should have a new flower on the new soil. Right, okay. Thank you for checking.
Okay.
I obviously did that bit a bit too quick. Right.
It's a bit piddly.
Yes.
There's some
Yes.
some fiddleness.
Definitely.
That might come up in the end point.
So, did my action ship stuff off, placing that, getting an extra 1, which pops another 1 down on here. Then I did that.
Space that I wanted is available.
Then I'm taking any
Congrats.
one bonus action, which will be. So is that one for every 2 filled flower pots, or just any 2?
It just looks like flower pots. It doesn't
So
look like
every
stars in them.
So I've currently got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 6 flower pots.
Okay, through that one.
Yes. 1,
Okay.
2,
So that's 3
3,
points.
4, 5, 6.
Doesn't seem very much.
That's the maximum width, which was for
That's
me
5.
is 5 points, and that one there is 1 for every. No, 1 for every.
Proper thing that's open.
That's got a thing in it.
Or has to have a thing in it.
Looks like there's a tile in it.
That's quite difficult.
Well, I've got 1, 2, 3. I've got 4.
Okay. I think I'm going to take.
I can just put things in pots for free actions, can't I?
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I'm going to take. So my bonus action
Every
will be.
covered space in your growing area framed by a cupreous pipe. Can't just say copper.
covered.
Yeah, the space is covered.
Oh, the space is covered. So for me at the moment, it's 3 points.
Yeah.
So I'm going to trigger this bonus ability.
Right.
Because I'm saving that one.
Get a card.
Get a card. Getting a card gets me,
If it's a module card,
which is going to be
Right,
4 more
okay.
venture points.
4
1,
points.
2, 3, 4. And I'm going to take this one, which is going to go down here.
get you a plug-in marker and a standby counter.
And stand up counter. Oh, very nice. I move myself onto there, and just as a quick free action, I'm just going to move some things around
Yep.
my pots.
So
So
I will go here, and I'll do that action, and I will move that up, because I have a tier 2 forest. And I get a module card, and I will take... Oh, well, these are very, very similar. So we'll have that one. Okay. These were shuffled, even though they're all coming out the same. So that's going to go there. It's going to get one of those tokens on it, and it's going to get a plug-in marker, which goes there. So that's my first one. My second one is going to be a bot point and 2 energy, which is going to be 1, 2, getting me 1 point, catching up. Getting me a charge token on there. And I've moved past that, which means I get a red flower on there. And that is, I believe, that. Personal
revealed
deliveries.
it.
I've got that there, which is 2. So 1, 2, getting me another thing in there.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to use a thing. Now, what are we going to do? I need to make space, don't I, for another forest to go in. This is the problem. I have very few ways of actually
Congratulations, we're 18 points in a minute, by the way.
removing
It's very
stuff.
good of you.
Should have a good year, good turn end as well.
A good year. I was like,
Another excellent year.
okay, I'll get 15. And I looked over and I was like, oh no, because he can place one of his personal ones there and also do a big boy.
Yep. So
Oh,
that's
I mean, I could.
No, you can't do a big. Oh,
it's
okay.
okay. I can do.
It's going to have to
that one.
be.
That one and
What am I doing?
I think the way I'm positioned, I've locked myself out of that one.
Right, yeah.
But I can
So I thought you can make that one. I'm making that one this time.
get one of them, but it goes in nicely along the
It's going to be this.
You know, Planta Boy?
So I gain a bot point, and then either gain a white thing or plant a white thing. I'll gain a white thing, and put it there. And then, as a free action, I will spend a bot point to move that to there. Right, we're done. Cool.
super.
Tools.
Yes.
So
Oh, do we do tools now?
do tools now.
Yeah.
So hammer time. No, tools first.
I made a mistake. Can't do it.
Ah.
Can't do it.
No, I need 3 forests now.
Oh, you need the forest now.
Oh.
Of course, I was looking
I've
at my
got
one.
2. I thought we did forests first and then tools.
No,
Bang.
tools first, then forests.
Yeah, it's my fault.
So I do, and I can because I've got level 5 on my die.
Yeah.
So that goes up, and I will use it to flip this one to
So that'll be points at the end of the game.
Yep, because
Yep.
it had no passive income. So
What's
it's
yours
just-
needed? A 5 on the dice.
on the die.
Which is 2 bot points. And I can spend 2 flowers for a point. Oh, right. Okay, well, that's how I'm going to get rid of flowers.
Really hard then.
So I didn't need to do that.
Well, it depends. I mean, you can get down to light forest quite quickly. Very personally.
Yeah, I guess so.
Oh, why I order?
Why you little?
I'm going to put that there. So, yeah. Which 2 of these do we want to get rid of? Well, we probably want to get rid of that one. And I probably want to get rid of that.
Because I'm not going to get those 7 points
What?
now, right? We're not going to have another income fit.
So I get a point. No, we will. End of the game, we'll have one.
Oh, end of the game.
Well, after
There
round
is
4.
an in-game.
So I've done that. Right, so that one was used. That one was used.
Yeah, two.
That one wasn't used. That one wasn't used. We get 2 new ones. And I'm going to slide them up now. And we'll explain what they all do. But before we do that...
So do we still get the passive
Yes.
and then also the victory point scoring
Yes.
at the end? Cool.
So, forests.
Starting with Marcus.
Yeah, I'm now thinking whether I want to. I am going to just make the big boy. But so 1, 2, 3, 4 shimmy those in there.
That's another one of these.
No, he's doing
Oh.
Oh, we're doing a big boy.
Oh, it's that one.
Yeah.
He's part of the Big Boys Club.
Yeah.
Wow. So what does that get you?
So immediate die plus 3 victory.
8
So that's
points.
15 points. Oh no, die plus 3. I thought
I
it
think we
was
might have
okay.
done these ones wrong because I think we just took them as the die value. Which
No,
was
I
actually die
was
plus 1.
adding +1. I did
Okay,
+1.
cool. Sweet. So I get 8 points for that.
Done.
Yes.
Right,
Rob.
I'm going to stick in my personal one which pushes my die up to 6,
Mhm.
which then immediately gets me 3 move points on here.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, which
Which
is
is 2 points.
2 more VP and
some chargy things.
more charging on
Yep.
here, although not that that matters anymore, and on here, which does matter, or might still matter. And then I'm going to pop these 2 in as shims, take this one,
Yeah, nice.
which gets me, get in there, you little devil.
They do go in.
They do go in,
Think of
they
it.
will go in. So an
Yeah,
immediate 8 victory points.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You're on 50.
Woo. And passive income, which will come later.
Right. Well, I've only really got space for that. So let's have that. It's a bit rubbish. Pop it in there. I get points equal to my die. 2, 3. There. Yeah, that's it. Not done this very well at all. Mistakes were made.
Mistakes were also made.
Income.
But it means we're playing
So I
VSC,
get-
right?
3 points for my die. We'll do that first. Rob, you're going to get 6.
Yep.
Marcus, you've got
5.
5. Then income from forests. I've got 1 energy.
Including those, or just from
Need
forest?
some charge tokens.
So I get 3 from forest.
Income
Yeah, 1, 2, 3 from
and
forest.
3 energy.
And I get 4 from over here as well, right?
1, 2, 3, 4.
And 3 energy. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, I also get 4 from here. 3, 4. Rob,
I get 9 plus a
9,
energy. 7,
7.
8, 9.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
Any more passive incomes? That's end game.
Right. So we've done all of our incomes.
Yep.
We move on to the last round of the game.
Ooh, off we go.
So let's get your tools back. Flip over your overtime markers.
Yeah.
We remembered to do everything this time, I think.
I think so.
Until somebody in the chat points out something that we've forgotten to do.
Chat is omnipotent. It sees.
Right.
Who's got your tools back, mate? You're not even that far ahead.
I'm that
Doesn't
being
mean
frank
you're
with you.
doing
I
it
don't even need to bother at this
I'll
point.
plant trees with my hand.
I'm going to have a nap on the deck chair with a hanky over my face. Right. Off
Oh,
we
these
go.
should be on here, shouldn't they? Whoever
Yeah,
did
well,
it.
I put them on there. Because
Yeah.
technically, they are supposed to be there, but yeah. That was the. Right. Off we go, diddly-o. And I think.
Right. I know what I'm doing. Oh, so the end game scoring stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're on here, then you spend as many of your standby counters as you want, and you get 1 point for each.
Yep.
If you're on here, you spend as many flowers as you want, and for every 2 you get a point. Here, spend as many bot points, 1 point for each, and here, spend as much soil, not from your board, it's got to be spare,
Yep.
1 point for each.
And that one's also, and then it's flip over forest or
Plant
plant a forest or flip
a
a
forest or flip a forest. Spend a bot point to get
each
1 point.
blow up a mountain.
Yeah.
Yep.
Cool. 2 of that.
And we definitely have one more income.
Yeah, income is the last thing you do
Right,
in
okay,
the round.
perfect. Cool.
So it's income, and then we do final scoring. Brilliant. Okay, right.
Okay. Where am I going to start?
And let's start the poll.
Okay. I'm going to go here with my wrench
Poll.
to take that, which is going to go here. Along with 3 red cubes. 4 red cubes. 2, 3.
Right, vote now. Who do you think is going to win? Oh, move the round marker. Ah, I knew there was something we forgot to do. Thank you, Graham.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's 2 points for every one of those you've got. 1 point for every different coloured forest, different coloured flower field you've got.
Gotcha. So that's still showing at the end.
Yes.
The forest have gone in.
Yeah.
So 1, 2, 3 at the moment. Okay, so my action was to go there, and I've taken myself another red flower field.
Which one of these do I want?
Then I'm shipping this one down here for 2 movement. 1, 2. And I'm triggering this one for a robot point and a new blue flower. Could I have a blue flower, please?
Mm-hmm.
Grown here.
Did we get points with dice? By the way, we did, didn't we?
We did.
Yeah, it was one of the first things we did. Make sure we didn't forget that
so
one.
far behind. Scary.
Okay. I think that's all my actions for that turn.
Mm-hmm.
Over to you, Paul.
Yeah. None of these are any good at all.
I don't know what
So-
else I actually get from losing those points. Yeah. So,
I'm going to place. I'm going to do some hammering.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to do some hammertastic stuff. I'm going to do it here. I'm going to do this action, and I'm going to do 3 deliveries to the same thing. It's going to be these. So, yeah, there you go. Those 3 didn't even need to.
That's that action, isn't it?
Oh, sorry, that's that action.
Was that action?
Yeah, that's that action, not that one.
Yeah,
That's 3
that's it,
personal
yeah.
deliveries. So 3 of those deliveries, which all go on there, which gets me 5 energy, and it's going to get me a point.
Yeah.
So 5 energy. So I think I forgot to put a thing on there. Yeah, I did. That's the fiddly bit. So 1, 2, 3. Running out of these, and it's a 3-player game. 4. 5. That's completed. Right, okay. So that was that action done. I could now spend 2 bot points to do that action as well, but I don't want to. So now I'm going to do a personal delivery of that to there, which gets me 2 energy. So I go 1, which gets me a growth on here. Don't quite know what I'm going to do with that. Probably don't need to do anything with that. So let's have... no idea. Let's have an orange. And 2 doesn't get anything there because I don't have a thing. Right? So that's that done. Don't get any bonus for finishing it. So that's my personal delivery done. Then I get to do one of these. And are we going to blow up the last? I could do that. I think I need to do this. Yeah, I need to do that. So I'll spend that. I'll spend 2 bot points to up my dice. I'm going to get a card first. The card I'm going to get is this one. I think that's good for me. And the card is going to go here. No. It's going to go here. Getting that. And then because I upgraded a dice, I can flip over 4 of my things. But I only have 2 of them. No, I have 3 of them. But I'm not going to get all the way around, am I? Yeah, I think that's all of them. Yep, they're all flipped. Right. That's me done.
Cool. So I'm going to go here. First thing I'm going to do is move this up. I'm going to flip this over and get, well, flip this over first, I guess. So 5 points.
At the end of
Oh, end the game.
End of the
Okay,
game,
cool.
yeah.
That's fine. Cool. I'm getting 7 as well. Sweet. And then I get to either flip a thing over or so I'll flip this over. Then I get to do deliveries die. So yeah, there's a little of that there. 1, 2.
BP for August.
Yeah.
And charge both those cards.
Thank you. Just that one, right?
No,
Oh, that one
yeah.
and that one.
Yeah.
Perfect. Thank you.
Yeah, yeah. Active charge and passive charge.
Yeah. I need some more charge.
Yeah, we don't have many of them.
I'm chewing through. I'm sorry.
Somebody did say that they might run out, and we are very, very short of them. Yeah, I think we're going to run out. That's weird.
Could be off.
Use that one.
One here.
Wow. Oh, where did it go? Someone take it.
Which one?
Paul took it.
Which one?
The one he wanted,
The
obviously.
one I wanted. The one which is covered up the pot.
Half of the course for this game.
Annoying. What's that one?
Points for each one of these that you have.
Well, I guess that's
Well,
4
interesting.
points.
It's 2 points for each you have, maximum of 4.
Okay.
So, yeah,
Relatively limited, yeah.
That seems pretty good.
it's 4 points.
That?
That would
That's
be 4
4
points.
points. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's only 6 points. So
That's actually 4 points to you as well. But yeah, because
because
it's green trees in a horizontal thing.
yeah.
I think it's 4 points.
Cool. I think more than.
No. No, you don't want that one. You want that one.
I do.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's for every 2 green forest spaces. So that's 6 points to you.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah.
12 spaces.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Over to me.
Yeah.
Boom, boom. So I blow a mountain up. And I'll take a soil marker.
I'm guessing the chat is talking about something completely different now, because none of what people are saying makes any sense to me.
They've all wandered off. Yep, taking myself a bonus marker.
Okay.
And then I will trigger, and I'm going to trigger this one to gain myself a second robot point.
Yep.
I'm then going to use the 2 robot points to take a bonus action and take this purple, dropping it down here, which gets me 3 purple flowers and 3 movement points. 1, 2, 3. Purple, purple, purple. Blew up mountain, took marker, triggered that, took robot, triggered robot, took plant. drop plant
I think I forgot to do that.
here
Completely forgot I had that.
for 2 more movement points. So that's another
Points.
VP and charging up this one and this one. Clear that one off. And then I'm going to activate this one. There's no point me updating the die, but I am going to take another marker. It's going to be this one.
Gets you a bazillion points.
Gets me 5 VPs.
I don't know how many got so many charge tokens on them.
There's just
Zoomed it around and yeah.
zoomed it around, and when the option came up to take bonus, stuck it on there as well.
Oh yeah, the bonuses I didn't see.
Yeah. So that one's got a marker on as well. And then, just for good measure, I'm going to move that one to advanced automatic. Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause I was doing loads of this, but I haven't actually gone around that much.
Oh, and it needed one of them.
You can tell how many times you've gone around because of your
As well.
starting battery one.
Unless you boosted it.
Yeah, which I think I did.
Yeah. Pretty sure I've gone around 3 times. I've been taking a lot.
I need to go around as much as possible, and the best way of going around is delivery.
Because, also factor in that every time this has gone up, and that's gone up 5 times,
Yeah.
I've been getting bonus movement, so
Yeah.
that's
Maybe that should
accelerated
be
that
4.
round.
I don't know. Doesn't matter. Because that's free, but I don't know why that one's.
But yeah, that came in later as well. So
Yes, it's true.
So,
That's very true.
I think that was all my
If-
action.
Which one of these are we going to go for at the end of the game? Keep changing my mind.
I think I'm going to go for that one. So that's the one that's being saved, and I'm just going to get flowers.
Flowers?
As many as I can.
Flowers.
Except I haven't taken this rock off yet, so I still can't go into this area. So, yeah, because of the layout, I probably want to spend a bot point doing that. Okay, so. I mean, that's quite a good one. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 flowers. But is it the right 5? Yeah, okay, that works. I'll take that. I am going to spend the bot points to do both actions. I'll take this one first, which I think goes in there. That's allowed. That gets me 1 energy that moves to there, which gets me a point and gets me nothing on there. Right, okay. So that comes with 5 flowers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right. So that was that action. Then I'm going to do this, which is at the bot point, and take a crate. And I'll take that one. And I will just put it there. Destroy the board. Okay, so I've done that action. I did that action. I'm now going to make a personal delivery, which is going to be that one to there, which is energy. Then I'm going to use one of my cards. Which is going to be that, to use the bot point to smash a rock. And when I smash the rock, I get a bonus, and the bonus I'm going to get is 2 energy, which goes 1, 2. Okay, done. Easy.
Easy. Just
Easy,
like
it says.
that. Brilliant. So I'm going to go here. And I'm going to put this down. And get a bot point. Which will also give me a flower. That flower will be red. Perfect. I am then going to flip over a forest. So I'm going to flip over this.
With that, yep. Nice.
Cool. Then, oh, I also need to take one of these. One was to place it, and the other to get one for free.
Yep.
Great. I flip that over using that, so that's the action done. So I'm over to here. So I'm going to
Personal delivery.
personal delivery over here. So
2 energy.
well, we did it last time where I get this first die, so it
Okay,
might
yeah.
matter. So I get 3 of those. So I'm going to put 2 in here to give me a soil.
Yep.
That's all.
Oh, that's all.
Oh, this massive pile. I would,
Yeah.
that's right next.
No, I want one from your pile. Give me one from your pile.
I was doing that at Adrian. We were playing. I can't remember what it was, and I was like, "I want your money. Give me your money." Right.
And you got one more of these to do, I think.
Yes, thank you, because that is going to be a blue one. Perfect. She'll go basically straight here.
Yeah.
Um.
And then you
I
got
get
2 energy.
2 of these pop, which is 1 on here. I get a victory point. I get another power token.
There you go.
Thank you. On here. And I'm going to spend a power token.
Burn
Get
2 bot
2
points.
bot points.
Okay, last turns of the game.
That's done. I'm going to go here with this one,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to take this one. So,
And you've not done your overtime yet.
oh, sorry, no, I did.
Oh, you did.
Last turn.
Right, okay.
Actually, do you mind if I spend?
Yeah, it was
A
the
white.
my overtime here because I triggered those 2 together to get those purples.
I'll spend a white
Right.
to do there. Sorry, spend a white to get there, and I'll spend a bot point. Transfer off this as a red instead,
Okay.
and then I'll put that.
Okay. Yeah.
So I'm doing the deliveries as my final push because I want to clear some space. So, yeah, this is the first time it's been done. I'm actually taking this this red to here for 3. This purple, trading it for a
Yay!
yellow.
Oh yeah!
3, 4, 5. And then this purple, 6, 7.
So it's 2 on one, 1 on another.
Yep, 2 on that one, 1 on that one.
So 7 energy.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's a victory point. And
And a whole boatload
charges.
of stuff.
Can I have 2 more charges, please?
Well, we are definitely running low on
Yeah.
charges, unless there's another bag of them somewhere that I haven't seen.
Charge there, charge there. Okay, then. So that's my action done. No internal selling, but I'm going to trigger this one to take another soil location.
What am I going to do with my last action?
It's a good question.
And I think that's me done, other than moving that one to there to get me another victory point. Oh, when I pass that... Oh, actually, 1 second. When I passed that, that got mulched, which got me another victory point. And that gets converted to a soil. So maybe... I think I might not trigger that one. Blue...
How do I get flowers? You had a way of doing it, didn't you? That was that. That's that icon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it worth bot point? Bot
I
point.
don't know how I can do it on here. I don't think I can.
Haven't got bot point to spend. Do I need it? I don't. 1, 2. One victory point for everything we spend off these markers, isn't it?
There you
At
go.
the end. One victory. That one is one victory.
This
point.
one?
Yeah.
For every standby marker you spend.
So I won't spend the power marker from there using this action. Oh no! I'll spend it from here. That was it. I'll spend it from here instead.
Mhm.
Drawing myself down another of my choice. So what gets me the most victory points? If I go for that one, it'll get me 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah, that one which is just take a mod and get points for charges.
Because I can then pop a flower into the basket and I get the immediate 5 victory points from there.
Yeah.
I don't think any of the others get me. That one will get me 4. I'm going to take this one.
Okay.
Stick it up here. So that gets me another
Nice.
5 victory points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. and it comes with a marker, and I can then move a plant.
A plant.
A plant?
A flower plant, a plant into
Well, if you got it, plant it.
Yep. into there.
That's it.
Okay, my last action of the game. I'm going to go there. I'm going to do this action. So I do 3 of these. First one is going to be this. So I remove that to gain some soil. Second one is going to deliver. Oh, I got no bot points.
So we're giving you 5 points as well as extra.
Yeah,
points.
that would work really nicely for me.
Yeah.
But that means I've gone for more of these precisely because I knew I was getting points to them. That sort of means that these cards are actually getting me as many or more.
Yeah, put that there.
And your board was quite slimming towards the end, so you were able to just scoot round.
Yeah.
I get it.
So first one was do a thing.
Yes.
Can't remember what that thing was. It was remove that to get a soil. And that's that done once. Right. My second thing is going to be that to deliver that to there, which gets me 1 energy, which puts that on there, which puts that there. And my third thing is, how am I going to get rid of that?
Yeah. The thoughts that you get into a lot of this game is how do I get rid of that?
How am I going to get rid of that flower? I have no plant pot spare now. I think it's all gone wrong again.
It's all gone wrong, sir.
It's all go wrong.
Okay, so I will. Yeah, because that is my last action. I'll be planting a forest after this, and that's going to get shimmed into there, and then I'm going to get a forest on there.
The tool bonus action, planting or flipping a forest.
So I mean, I can plant down here, but oh no, planting down here does actually get me something because it's going to get me an extra point for that. So let's have a red flower. There you go. Right. So I did that 3 times.
Yeah.
Personal delivery. Ah, there you go. I've got the red flower now. Awesome.
Congrats.
That goes there. So I get 2 energy. So 1, 2, getting me 1 point. And putting another token on there. Are we out of tokens?
Oh, hang on, here's some more. These ones, you want?
Yeah.
Yep.
There's a
couple left in my personal supply.
Okay. And then I get to use an ability of one of these things. Now I've no bot points, but I've removed all the rocks anyway. So it's probably going to be. I could do that one. To take another soil. That's not good. No. It'll be that one to gain a bot point, and oh yeah, it's get rid of a white thing, compost it. That would get me a soil. Is that going to do me anything? No. So I'm just going to gain a white flower. Put it there. Right. Okay, that's me done. That's it.
Thank you,
Final
Chad.
action.
Great.
What did you forget?
I forgot to put a switch in there. It hasn't come out because
Oh, okay.
he just went in right at the end.
What would we do without chat?
Oh,
right?
I need some more energy. Look at all those juicy points.
So I'm going to go here. I'm going to pay my 2 bot power and do my 2 actions.
Okay.
I'm going to smash this rock. And I'm going to.
What bonus would you like for rock smashing?
Oh, now you're asking me questions, Paul.
Don't make me think.
Don't make me think, Paul. I'll take a soil.
Yeah.
If I could have a soil, thank you.
There we go.
Right. Then I get to do an action if I want. So. Oh, do I do a soil or do I put a thing down and get a victory point? See that as that side.
Place a soil instead.
So
or...
no, instead of this one here, so I'm going to place this. Oh no, the dice has already gone over, but that's fine. I can place it there. and I can place one there.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Okay.
And then I get to do an action, so I'll do this.
Yeah, which is 2 energy. 1, 2.
So that goes
which
down
compost
here,
that and you
which
get a
gives me a
point.
point.
Yeah.
Then I get to do this. So I'll grab this.
Which comes with 5 orange flowers.
And go here, which gives me
Point.
this.
And an energy.
Energy.
He gets up there.
Yeah. And then I'm going to use this action.
At the end of your turn.
Oh, I was going to do that.
Yeah, I mean, that loses you 3 points, but
But I get 6 points for that one.
for this one,
No, for that
no,
one.
it's maximum of 4.
Ah, right. Okay, so it's not that great. Maybe I keep that there and just do this instead. Then.
But 2 energy doesn't get you anything.
Yeah, it does. It gives me a point from here.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Because you go over that and you compost that and you get a point. Okay. Are we all done?
Mm-hmm.
Switch, Rob, apparently. How has Rob not overtaken Paul? Yes.
Yeah, I've got the little marker on there.
Yeah. Yeah. I played terribly. Right.
I'm chasing up behind Mr. Grogan fast, don't worry.
So, tools.
Yes. So I get to.
Go first.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
So, bomb
So
bomb.
that goes on there.
Yep.
We do this at the end.
Yep.
But you get that immediately.
So I'm going to
So
take...
add a forest or flip
Yep,
a forest.
so dropping these 2 down. I don't get the VP for covering because I'm shimming.
Yeah.
But I'll take this one.
Oh, you mean the one that I'm about to take?
Well, you were about to take, yeah. Past tense, Paul, past tense.
It does get two.
In fact, I couldn't anyway because
Yeah.
I forgot I put that in there instead of there. Oh, what an idiot.
So that's immediate 7 VPs.
Oh, I should have a load of stuff here.
I have totally messed it up.
7. And it will be income later.
I still respect you, Paul.
It's funny how much I've messed this up.
You have sort of Swiss cheesed it in the middle a bit, haven't you?
Absolutely. So that goes,
Bit of Swiss cheese grommet.
that goes on there. I gain a bot point, and the ability is I spend a bot point to get a point. Hooray, point.
Who's Dark Mine? They're brutal.
Yeah.
Don't be rude, Paul.
I deserve it. Right, are you spading it?
I've put my flowers on my thing. Thank you, Meeple. That's I've done it.
Spade?
Spade, yes.
I
Would
think
you
we've
like to
invested there. I hope.
gain a forest or flip a forest?
Flip a forest. Let this one out.
Yeah. Okay, so we've all done that. Now it is gain a forest or flip a forest.
Yeah.
So I'm going to flip this in.
Yeah.
Which will be endgame scoring another 5 VPs.
Yeah.
Gets my dice up to 6.
Well, I don't know what this is going to get me.
And when my dice goes up, do I still get that?
I'm just going to flip that.
Do I still get this?
Yeah.
So I guess I'll just moach these. Not that it does anything, I guess, but
No, I don't think you've got. No.
I'll moach that.
Get you another soil.
And I'll put 2 flowers out.
Just-
Because it looks pretty. I'll put that one. I'll put that one there. There we go.
Okay, income. So
Okay.
points for dice. 1,
6
2,
ones.
3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 6. Okay. Income for forests. Has anybody got any income left
Yeah.
in forest?
Oh, no.
Income for
I've got
forest,
one.
yes. I've got 1 income and 1 move on there, which doesn't get me anything.
Okay. And then here, I get 4 points.
It's 7.
7. Oh, call me up.
Yep.
And you get 7 as well.
7 up there.
2, 3, 4, 6, 7. Right. Is that the 3 things you do for income? You get your dice, you get your forest, you get your
Got
arbor.
That
Yeah. Yes.
sorted. That
Right.
sorted.
Okay. End of game scoring.
Yep.
So forests.
Okay, I think I get 10, 2 5s.
I get 15.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 15.
Yeah.
So bump, bump, bump. Flowers in pots.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12.
Wow.
Well,
12.
well.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Okay.
12.
3 points for each marker left on your board. I got 3.
I get 3.
I get none for them because I used them all.
I get 3.
1, 2, 3. End game scoring cards. So for this one, I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, I haven't got any.
That's it?
Scored, have you?
Just the one that gets me 1 point for every card round. So,
Jesus wept.
Is there any maximum?
8.
Maximum of 8, yeah, so. 8. What you got?
I've got 6 from this one.
So 1, 2.
Oh,
3,
can I
4,
breach
5,
100?
6.
Are we happy breaching 100?
Yeah.
And then
That was 6.
1. So no, it's more because I just added that.
Oh, it's 8. It's the
So-
maximum of 8 then.
Okay, cool.
2.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay.
There we go. Happy with that.
And then finally, your end game scoring conditions based on what you selected here. So you two can spend all of your remaining standby tokens for 1 point each.
2, 3, 4,
Just 2.
5, 6.
Now, this is interesting. I can spend my flowers. Can I spend my flowers in my flower pot?
I would assume so.
Well, I've
No,
already
you should
got.
not,
I've already got the
because
points
you-
for them.
Oh, because you already got the point.
Seems a bit cheaty.
I love it though.
I got 7. So that's,
Spend 2 leftover flowers each from your platform. Yeah, I would say no. That seems a bit wrong to get them again. So 1, 2, 3, 4,
I'm happy with
5,
that.
6. Oh, that's a bit rubbish.
1, 2, 3.
And we are done.
Done.
So the loser in all of this, did I only get
You got
73 points?
Paul got 73.
Wow. Marcus got 106. And Rob got 136.
Well done, sir.
Well, thank you.
Congratulations.
Yep.
Well done.
Excellent. Well played.
Well played. Good, good.
So that's the final scores. Now we are going to do our round the table discussion about it. Starting with Rob, because you won.
Yeah.
Best game ever.
Well, you know how much I like these light, fluffy games. It's just finally got the old brain ticking up beyond first gear for a while. So, first thing I say about this game is it's 11:05. I hadn't realised it got this late, and I've been exhausted all week.
A lot of games are like that, aren't they?
This one is, yeah, it's kept me engaged.
Yeah.
There's a lot of little fiddly bits.
Yeah.
But it's the kind of game I like. There's a lot of thinking going on. There's a lot of things I was planning turns in advance, sort of try and work towards.
So on the playtime, we were a 35 minutes each, and we were 2.5 hours playing. If we played again, it would be 2.
I reckon. Yeah.
I think
So
so.
2 hours for a game of this depth is a good.
I think it's good because it's a clear it's 4 rounds.
Mhm.
You've got 12 decisions to make, of which 4 of them are going to be doubled. It's clearly laid out. Map control, yeah. So I like it. I like it a lot.
Okay, Graham is saying you can spend the flowers in your flower pots, but the ones that score are removed as you score them.
Ah,
right.
That would make sense.
So those are not supposed to be there.
Perfect.
yes, that one.
Oh,
would
well,
stay.
the ones that are worth points.
You spent, yeah, you.
So I've got a couple that are in ones that
Didn't.
aren't worth points.
So you can.
Get an extra one.
Yes.
It's all the difference.
So coming up, Paul. Coming up, gaming rules.
So Marcus, thoughts?
Yeah. I like it. I think it's good. I did not know that it was 11 o'clock, so I completely agree with you.
Yeah.
I felt engaged. I didn't feel lost, but I did feel overwhelmed.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I kind of knew what it wanted me to do, but I didn't necessarily know what was good. Like, the values of things aren't necessarily
Yeah.
that open until you play a bit and then you work out.
Yeah.
Like, certain cards when I'd be like, okay, now I know that can be powerful, but only if you do certain things when you're bored. So I guess the variability of value on cards is interesting, where, yes, that's a good card, but only if you focus in going around and charging it
Yeah,
up.
you need to
and-
charge it up, and then you have to focus attention on buying more of these, which then slows down the rest of the
yeah,
map.
which then means that you're not then focusing a lot on other things.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's interesting. I think there's probably different strategies I would like to try again, which means replayability, which is good. I guess different things of these come out. I will say it is real fiddly.
It is.
Like, really fiddly. Like, these little things underneath here, I think Broken Meeple mentioned it, Luke. Like, he's right. Like, that is fiddly and can move around. And if one person misses a flower on something or misses a part, it makes, like, a big difference on, like, points. And there's just a lot of admin to make sure that everything is right. And it's one of those games where if someone honestly makes a mistake, completely fine.
Mm-hmm.
But in a game like this, where you're engaged for like 2 hours and it makes the most, and like it depends how competitive your group is.
Yeah.
But I guess if me and you play this again, I'm coming for you, and I would. That's what we like and enjoy, and
Bring
we kind of exactly, and like to come it that way. But if one person misses one thing or doesn't do one right, and you can get a little bit lost in the fiddliness of it. But yeah, I'm thinking a lot about it, so I do like it. Out of the heavier stuff I've played recently, Evacuation I felt like engaged but a bit overwhelmed.
Mm-hmm.
This has clicked that sort of Age of Innovation, Terra Mystica-esque
Right.
micro actions that lead to like bigger stuff. Trying to like plan up. I love one thing I will say, I will gush over. I love the colour blocking on these things.
Yeah, that's
Because-
really it really adds that extra level of manipulation control, like having to take a subpar action on there to get the action you want on here.
Yeah, or going, right, okay, I do really want to use the wrench action, which is a blue action. But I know that you both have a blue wrench left. So do you want to use the action?
Yeah.
Or are you going to use it to block?
Yeah.
Because you could swivel, use it, and then block someone. Now, is that going to annoy people if they've invested for 2 hours into something and then if they don't like that sort of gameplay? Maybe. But it didn't block us that much.
No.
And we were able to play around it, or at least I was able to look and acknowledge that, right, you've got those colours left, you've got those colours left. So if I want to 100% do the action I want to do, I have to make sure that I have this colour left.
Yeah.
Which again is another complexity on the game that I was thinking about in a game that was already quite complex. And I don't feel tired.
Yeah.
I don't feel drained.
I feel-
I would play it. You know what? I would play it again right now, and I didn't feel that way until I started talking about it. And now I'm talking about it.
I'm
thinking
feeling more
about it.
energized after this game than I was at the start.
I felt that way once we were about halfway through. I was thinking, if we play this quick, we can play again later.
Yeah.
Now that it's 11 o'clock and I need to go to bed, I'm thinking, no, I can't. But yeah, if I didn't have a busy weekend, I'd be...
I'm already thinking about what I'd do differently next time.
Well,
and
it is in the Grid Con library.
The starting things can be very different because that one I didn't think you too much of, but these ones were really good
Yeah.
for me.
And the camera's just died.
No.
It's been running off battery all night. I didn't realise.
So let's see it. So let's say the camera goes dead. No, Paul, please put it down. We're sorry.
No.
Let's put the thing back
It's
on.
spending more energy being on my face anyway, so.
It might come back on. There you go. It's come back on.
Oh.
So, what was I going to say? I was saying something. I was thinking about saying something. So I played it twice.
Short time.
My opinions of the game after we were halfway through this game changed from my opinions after the game this afternoon.
Okay.
But then as it went on, I realised, no, actually, my opinions from this afternoon were still valid. Because I felt it was flowing well. When we were halfway through the game, I felt, oh, actually, this isn't as fiddly and as complex as I thought it was this afternoon. But actually, when we got to the end of it, I think, no, it is. So there's a couple of things about this game that I want to say. First of all, it's a very clever game. It's a very good design. There's a lot of very, very cool bits about it. This bit is similar to other games. There's some other games that have used something similar to this, but it's nice. This bit is the new bit. So this bit for me is two things going on here. The first bit about adding cards that upgrade your thing, which then get charges when you go round, meaning that the energy and upgrading these, I like that. Everything about this bit I really, really liked. Then you've got the stuff in the middle, which is quite tricky and is quite complex, but I love the idea of getting a flower bed, putting things on it, putting things in flower pots. You know, that I'm not saying I like it because it's flowers or anything, but I like the core idea of planting stuff which come with cubes. You can then spend the cubes in a lot of different ways. However, for me, the downside of this game, which is what I mentioned to you before we started, is this is a heavy game. And I've no problem with heavy games, but the problem is the heavier a game, the longer it is to teach, it stops it getting to the table, and it actually restricts us on the number of people we can play it against. Mm-hmm. Now, you two I knew would be fine with this, but there are a number of other people who I game with regularly. This would be too much for them. So, yeah, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with the design. My personal thoughts are, if 20% was chopped off this game, it would be a better game for me. Because I'd be more comfortable playing it, and I'd be able to introduce it to more people. The couple of bits that I felt was a bit too far was the copper pipes. I mean, I understood the rule, and we worked on it, but it's like, it felt fiddly for two reasons. The first is the fiddly nature of the game with the tiny little bits. You just got to be careful with that. But also the fiddly nature of so much is happening. When you move that energy mark around, oh, I've moved past this so I get a point. Oh, and I get a token on there. Oh, and I've also gone past the copper pipe, which means if there's a thing on it, I move it over here. And because it's moved past over the copper pipe, I get a point. It's like, now,
that's what I was meaning about the admin.
Yeah, the
like,
admin.
The admin.
There is a lot of it, and there's a lot of things easy to miss.
It plays like a digital game. Like, if it was like digital and online,
Oh,
and it all did it for you, it would be fantastic.
So yeah, it is a good game, and the designers are very well respected, and they've done some great games in the past, and I'm not saying it isn't a good game. It's a very good game. But I'm just a little concerned by the fiddly nature of some of the things that are all, I do this and then I do that and then I have to spend one.
Yeah, something triggers that causes another trigger that causes another trigger. And
yeah, and I've had many discussions with other designers who design heavy games, and I'd be saying, as a game developer, I'd be saying, right, this composting, do we really need that?
Yeah, it really helped me, and
right.
It's all I needed.
And it's like, and the designers will say, well, yes, we need that because we need another way, A, for people to remove flowers, and B, for people to get. And I'm like, but you've already got 3 other ways to remove flowers. Do you need another way to remove flowers? So it's
I think the combo was okay. Then the copper piping was the one.
The copper piping, yeah. The copper piping. I guess it gives another dimension.
I can
to the
see
game.
why it's there, because you want a reason for people to refresh these flowers
Yeah.
rather than the wildflowers to give extra thing. And that's why I think I agree with you for different reasons.
Mm-hmm.
And when I say fiddly and admin, I mean just the physicality of putting everything down.
Yeah.
Whereas actually the fiddliness of the rule, the little extra things, I can see why they're there as a tool point mechanically to do better.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. It's just without that, I wouldn't be able to get the extra things. And without that, I wouldn't be able to get those extra points.
And I think what Oda said earlier on is, if you look at the places with the copper pipes, they are areas that cannot have forest on them.
Yep.
So it's obviously been a part of the design to have these spaces outside of the central 7x7. And what they've done is they've made those spaces
it allows you to
better by
pocket
doing
these
that.
in early. And
the other thing that I didn't like, and I would propose this as a house rule variant, is that you have to take the top tile from the stack. I don't like that. I want to be able to take any tile from the stack. Because you're so limited, on here
you get locked out.
that I can't see why a player can't just... Because I can just imagine this game, and you're playing it, and you're calculating it, and you're doing it all right, and then all of a sudden, you go, right, okay, I now need a yellow tile. Oh, the one that's there doesn't fit. That one will, but that one won't. And my entire plan is... So I
think it opens up a bit to AP, though, of people...
I'm not sure. I'll say make it easy, because you just...
Easier for AP, okay.
Well, no,
because you've got all the options.
It makes it easier, but it gives you more options. So, yeah, I don't know. That's just something that occurred to me. Again, after 2 plays, I'm not saying... Yeah, I'm just throwing out random thoughts.
Yeah, because it's also a little bit hard to randomise different shapes when you know what they are.
It is.
Yeah.
Again, fiddly, you've got to stack these, and you've got to stack them to the point where they don't kind of fall over, which is quite tricky to do when the one on top
I
is...
never felt I was hindered by the different shapes, but now you say it, yeah.
I had a couple of times where I was like, I had to go for a different colour because I needed the right sort of shape.
Yeah.
And I don't see it adding much. Say you've got to take it in the order they've got.
No.
So.
This bit was fine. I mean, this bit is directly copied from Lost Ruins of Arnak. That's fine. That worked really well. I like the fact that the end game cards, more and more of them come in later on.
Yeah,
So
I actually think it's a little bit
good
more
thing.
interesting in the way it's used in Arnak.
Yes.
Because it's used in a way to not dilute play experiences early on when
Yep.
you need modules
Yep.
to allow you to have
Yeah, it's
more
a really good
experience
one.
in the late.
Yes, because you need these early and you need these late.
I like this. I like the bee airships. And actually, finally using that at the end was quite interesting.
Yeah, I mean, it's nice that I thought from when I first started learning it, this was going to be the big part of the game. It's all about flowers and delivering them. But actually, it's not. This is just
because all that's
one of the things
all
that
that's
you
doing
can
is
do.
cycling your die.
It's
I think
getting you ready.
Could be if you, because I want to try to see whether I can do it with maybe not doing forest as much.
Well, I
try
want to do
this-
forest more because I think we've shown the person who completely messed up placing forests is 50, 60 points behind.
True, but if you were to like just get a load of modules, flip everything around, then fill up with flowers and just do all of these as best you can and move around and get points.
Okay.
You have a couple of forests here and there, but
I could see an interesting strategy of only going for a few of these ones on the outside and then trying to cycle it as fast as possible.
Yeah.
And seeing if you just get the passive VP build-ups and just all the tokens on
Yeah,
it.
yeah, but that's
trying
3
that.
points here every time,
Yeah.
right? If you just keep going around.
Because my ability was every time my dice upgrades, I can flip over a number of these tiles. And I think this one was a little weak
Yeah, I felt
because
this I
That was great. That was just energy.
that one worked really nicely. It just constantly meant this was just ticking around the board a little bit faster.
whereas this, I got to the point where I'm like, well, I flipped over all of my tiles
Yeah.
because I flip over 2, then I flip over 3, and it's like, So I did get them all flipped over.
I think your
but it-
point of sorry, Rob.
That's what-
Just
yeah.
yeah, I think your point of getting things to the table is really important as well. Especially like I have games I absolutely love. Marvel Age of Heroes.
Yeah.
I play with you. I adore that game.
Mhm.
It is impossible to get to my table. Like Eurogamers just go, "Oh, it's Marvel. Don't want
Yeah.
anything to do with that." And like the sort of schlocky Marvel players are like, "Oh, that's a bit of a
Euro,
Euro game.
yeah.
I don't really want that." And it's difficult. And this, I don't know where it fits.
Yeah.
Like to get to table with people because the teacher's heavy. Like it's a heavy
It is.
teach, and I have enough friends that would enjoy it. I think, but. Yeah, like a con is fine, but then someone else is going to have it. So it's kind of that, like, I love to support and pick up the game, but I just don't know whether it fits for me
Yeah.
to...
I think probably half of the people that I regularly game with, maybe 40%, would be okay with this. And that's fine for me, because
Yeah.
I've got access to you two and other people.
Yeah.
So if I wanted to play again, which I do,
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
I played 2 games of it. I would happily play this at least 2 or 3 more times, because I want to get better. I can't do much worse than I did today, but I want to get better at doing what I do. And I don't think the forests is... I don't think not doing the forest is a viable strategy.
Right, yeah.
I don't think you can go into the game and go, "Tell you what, I'm not going to bother with the forest."
No, it depends on what these are as
I
well.
think because you get a free
Yeah.
forest or flip at the end of each round, I think that's something you just have to do.
because they're just passive.
It is a part of the game to populate this board, remove the cubes, and then put the forest on.
That's why I
I
like
just-
trying things
I just
like that,
didn't do
though,
that.
with taking out a thing which they want you to do and see whether you can still do well. Like, there's enough
Oh yeah, there's
weird
a lot.
play, and actually, there's more kind of to explore in this rather than something kind of like Age of Innovation where you kind of stuck to what you've got and the cards that are out. But this is kind of just an open world to kind of just slip in different modules and be like, right, okay, I won't play with that, I will play with this. Yeah.
Yeah. And the other downside, just being transparent about this, is the rulebook. The rulebook's okay, but there's a few parts in the rulebook which are not clear. There's definitely one part which is missing. And the rule that we found out this afternoon about how this action actually allows you to do both that and that, even though the exact same icon means something different elsewhere. There's a few bits about the game that don't seem right. And it has been officially ruled that icon at that point in the forest phase is one of those and one of those. So it's just what I'm tempted to do is do a new one of these, because otherwise learning the game and relying on that icon, because you see that icon there, it's exactly the same, literally exactly the same, but on there it means something different from what it does on there. So I think the player aid, I think there needs to be a thing there that needs to show that you can do that and that. But as soon as Graham told me about that rule this afternoon, everybody was like, what?
Yeah.
You can do that? But it's because the English rule book actually says in the forest phase, somebody spotted it and said, is it a typo in the English rule book? Apparently not. It says, take one forest tile from any one forest stack and perform one action, plant forest. If you cannot perform the action, you cannot take the tile. Additionally, or alternatively, you can perform another plant forest with one of your personal ones. So that's clear with the wording that you can do one of those, and additionally or alternatively one of these. It's just that icon
doesn't show
it
that.
doesn't show that.
It needs a that plus that symbol or the upgrade.
Do you think there is more
With
to
a picture of
challenge?
that.
Yeah. Do you think there's more to challenge you, Rob, in this? You scored really well and got really up there.
Yeah, I'd be interested to
Do
know
you
from
think
those
there is
people
more to explore?
watching.
Yeah.
What is your score? Because if 136, I think 136 is a very good score, and that's solving games.
Yeah.
Once you've played the game a couple of times, if you go, oh, I've managed to do this, I've managed to get out all the forests and do that. But if you're saying that there's enough to explore and play it again,
Which is even better. Like, that's good.
It is.
It's like the Ottawa thing. Like, I played Ottawa and I was like, with one person who did everything they could do, completely solved it, and I was like, I'm never going to play it.
right? Okay, because it's done.
Because it's done.
Yeah.
You've solved it, you've done the optimal thing, and it's fine. And obviously, people play games for different reasons.
Yeah.
But I like to explore things and like get better and advance and see different things. And if you scored that and still think you can explore more, that's awesome.
I mean, one of the games that I've played a lot since Essen is Evacuation.
Right.
There's a similarity with this, because in Evacuation there's 4 rounds.
Yeah.
And in each round, there is a transportation phase, which happens every round, where you move people across from the old world to the new world. So you kind of know that's happening, and you've got to build up ready for that. Well, in this game, there's 4 rounds, and in each round, there is a forest phase, which you know is happening.
You know it's coming.
And therefore you have to build up for. So I was completely screwed from round 1 because I didn't build a forest, which meant I didn't upgrade my dice, which meant I was just behind the curve on all of that. So I think my advice is, when you play this again, you want to look to be at least building one of your personal forests in round 1, because that's going to give you a bit of a boost and a bit of a head start.
Or if you can, really, that and a personal, because I think you could do it.
Yeah, I mean, I was doing something different with my soil. I was spreading it around liberally in random places around my board. What you were doing, was very clever, is keeping it and then shimming it underneath.
Yeah, shimming.
And suddenly,
that was a lot of shim there. I think doing it again, I wouldn't build that one in the first turn
because
it's bigger and more expensive. I could have
more expensive.
I could have got that one of them and one of the small ones with passive
Yes.
income out at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah, just to see. Yeah, the
Because you
shimming.
see, I used that was a huge
Quite a
chunk
bit of
shim,
shimming.
and I also the reason I did a lot of shimming was I'd moved the wrong moving in the first turn, not quite getting the feel of the game. When I'd moved cubes out, I'd moved them out from the wrong parts of the field.
Right.
Yeah.
I could have realised once we got the forest phase, I could have more efficiently moved them. I could have still done what I'd done, but using about half the number of soil cards. So that's something else to think of, is not just where are you putting in the initial tokens, but where are you then taking the cubes off from to manoeuvre things.
Yeah, there's a lot to
around.
think about.
Yeah.
There is a lot,
But
there's
that's,
a
why I
lot
like,
going
but
on.
that's why I liked it while
Yeah.
I play it again.
Well, as I say, there is a copy in the GridCon. It's in the Hot Games library.
yeah, looking forward to it.
Yeah.
So
You need to book it
Do
out.
it.
Because it'll also be very interesting to see how it plays when I don't have these two as my.
So
as my
the
starting
official
cards.
rules in the rule book is you get one of these at random and one of those at random. Somebody has
So
posted.
did you start with that?
No, I started with that
Oh,
one,
right, okay.
which still I think that one paid out.
Was
very
really
good.
nicely,
Oh,
Somebody has posted on BGG and said, once you've played the game a few times, it feels wrong to just get a random one at the start. And the designer has replied and said, here's a variant rule if you want to do something. I can't quite remember what it is. It's probably
Okay.
just
Could be a
draw
draft.
two and choose one.
Yeah,
Something like
draft
that.
or-
I
yeah.
think that's fine.
But yeah,
Are
there's,
these different every time in the way they come
so
out?
no, in a 3-player game, it is these. Well, okay, so here's the thing.
That's the other thing, is like, if these are next to each other in different.
While we're talking
colorations.
about this, right? You'll notice that the tiles have letters on.
Yeah.
So they have player count and they have letters on. There are 2 G tiles. That is the one recommended for your first game,
Yeah.
but you could use that one alternatively.
Okay.
Interesting.
Okay, right. The A tiles, there's 3 of them,
So do an action and one of those.
and
rather
you
than choose
use.
what you want.
So the A tiles are all deliveries. They are the 3 different A tiles, and you
Right.
use 2 of them at random.
So they always deliver 3 cubes, but it's to one.
And they're
each of the
always in
3.
this
Yeah.
position.
So in a 3-player game, the blueprint tiles are always in those 7 positions.
Right. Okay.
And then in a 4-player game, you've got 2 extra tiles, and it is a.
I mean, they're not random how they're placed
Yes.
out. They are random how they're placed
They
out,
are random
which
how they're
changes
placed
the game massively.
Yes. So in a 4-player game, it's
Yeah.
a 3x3 grid, but yeah. So what you do is you take those 7 tiles, shuffle them, and randomly. Put
Yeah,
them
sorry,
in.
that's what I was asking. Like, not the how it looks,
Yeah,
but
so, yeah.
whether, for example, like that being
That could
not
be there.
next to a tree thing is
Yeah.
big, that being in the middle is
They'll
big.
always
so-
be. They'll always be in that shape, but not in those.
Yeah, and the
Yeah.
same with these.
Yeah.
You just shuffle them, and then.
So
It
that-
comes back to one of my favourite things at the moment, which is value assessing in board games.
Mhm.
Of like assessing the value of a thing,
because
and
that,
each
yeah.
game is different.
Because it made this action good because the ones either side of it were the multiple options for 2
Mhm.
different ones. And
Because you could smash
That
a rock
is
and
more
get
valuable
whatever one
than
you
that.
wanted and
Yeah.
put exactly where the rock was.
Yeah.
And
so that works really powerfully as a combination. Whereas the rock had been sort of in the middle and not near any of these.
Yeah.
You've
Would have been
got
different.
now,
Yeah.
which then brings the value of the card that you got, which allows you to do out of action smashing.
Yep, suddenly a lot more powerful.
Which sounds,
Yeah.
I won't say that again as a sentence.
Yeah.
But,
Out of action smashing.
out of action smashing.
But if there's one thing we've learned tonight,
Yeah.
flower pots are very, very naughty.
Naughty flower pots.
And
Naughty flower
we'll leave you with that thought.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will say Mark says it's good at 2 players.
Right,
And,
okay.
yeah, him.
Yeah.
He's
Ian
been playing
Tully's-
it. Yeah,
yeah,
him
playing
and
it.
Sally's been playing it a
there's
lot. I like
lots
it.
and sort
Yeah.
of realizing that this is actually having that passive trickling income of
Yeah.
being able to move these was really good as
Yeah.
well. I think you did well by having 2 of them really early
Yeah, I
on.
didn't feel I was getting much from my board though, because I was focusing nuts from that. They were really good.
Yeah,
Oh,
very
Really
Yeah.
good.
Okay,
Oh,
I'll
some
be
flowers.
quiet. I'll be
because
quiet
you got
now.
those passives just meant you had
Yeah,
you
the
had all the
first-
flowers you needed, whereas I was
losing
struggling
victory
towards
points.
the end.
I would normally say losing victory points is bad, but with a gap like
Yeah.
that, it's not
Yeah.
like it really.
It's
I
fine.
mean, I did that a few times, and yeah, I didn't take that many that had negative VPs.
Right, we're all done. Well, let's wrap things up. Thank you very much.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you to everybody for watching. As mentioned at the start, this is not a sponsored video, so I hope you've appreciated the playthrough and our thoughts. Thank you very much for everybody for keeping us company today, and hello to everybody who's been watching this back afterwards. As I mentioned at the start, because it's not sponsored, supported through Patreon. So thank you very much to all of my Patreon supporters for making these happen. This is my last playthrough of a new Essen game before GridCon. GridCon is my own convention that I run, which is happening next weekend, so there will be a little bit of a break on the channel. I've got a game coming on Wednesday night, which is going to be White Castle, I think, again. But then I've got Evenfall. What else have I got?
What you got
I've
coming?
lost track of all of the new games.
Most of that's in the video.
No. I've got a few. I've got a few left. I can't remember. I'm looking around the room to see which ones I've got left.
Yeah, even for
Definitely Evenfall. I can't remember.
White
Anyway,
Castle you've done.
no, White Castle I've done.
Oh, yeah.
There'll be a few more. So yeah, keep an eye on the channel over the next sort of 6-7 weeks, and I will be gradually going through all of those new Essen titles in an order as voted on by my Patreon supporters. Roughly speaking, I think Boon Lake with the expansion, Bitoku with the expansion. So there's a few more coming to the channel, and none of those are sponsored. They're all funded through Patreon. So yeah, thank you very much to you two again.
Cool.
Thank you
Thanks
for
for having
everybody
me on.
watching.
Playing games as always.
We'll see you next time. Bye bye.
Right.